Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mercy to Kill. I am Skybills, your host, and this is episode 12, Ristar with Liz and Grand Poo World 2 with Amy. Real quick before we get started, if you are watching this on YouTube and you would like to support our live content, please consider checking out our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/GDQ. If you have an Amazon Prime account, remember that you can subscribe to any Twitch channel of your choice every month for free. Please consider using your Prime Gaming account to support your weekly GDQ hotfix content. And we have two special events coming up in the next 2 months. West Coast is this weekend, December 4th through December 6th, right here on GDQ. Tune in at 12 p.m. Pacific to check out a marathon featuring runners from the West Coast. AGDQ 2021 Online is January 3rd through January 10th, 2021. Prize submissions are open from now until December 26th. And with that being said, hello, everybody, and hello, Liz. Welcome.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Good. You all may know Liz from the GDQ Gauntlet, a very beloved show, and if you haven't seen that, I highly recommend looking up on YouTube for those reruns and VODs. They are fantastic. So, Liz, we see Ristar. And when you first said Ristar, my eyebrow raised a little bit, right? So your name is Liz Star on Twitch. And I'm thinking, okay, so there's a connection between those two names. And we were talking about that in the pre-show. So I'm thinking, okay, well, Mercy Kill's about Rusty Run. So Liz, you can't do a Rusty Run of something that you constantly carry around with you, which Liz always carries a Ristar cartridge. Can confirm if you've seen any of Liz's content.
That's right here in my purse. I always have my Ristar cart.
So this is the Game Gear version, and I have to ask, Liz, why Game Gear? Why this speedrun? What inspired this run?
The fact that Ristar is my favorite game of all time. That's literally the only reason I ran this. Because I love Ristar, and I knew that this existed, and it's interesting, and I like the Game Gear, but the Game Gear is not good. And it's not even like bad in, the me sense, because for those who don't know, I play bad stuff. I'm a garbage goblin. I live in a trash can. I play everything bad. I just bought a 3DO, for goodness sake. So I play a lot of bad stuff, but the Game Gear is like the 3 out of 10 realm of video gaming. Like everything is just like bad in a not very interesting way. But there are a few gems on the console, and this is one of them. So I got drawn to it. Mostly because I love Ristar, but also because it's just a good game.
I'm going to borrow that from you about Game Gear content in the future, a 3 out of 10.
It is consistently a 3 out of 10. I have seen 3 different people attempt to do a quest of playing every single Game Gear game. All 3 of them have given up.
Really? Like nothing finished?
Nope. Well, I mean, they didn't. They finished up to 20 games and then stopped. Eventually, I'm going to have to take it on, and that'll be when I retire, I guess.
Also, Liz, we were not going to leave you without that lovely Peanut Gallery support here. I do have Abby, who will be here for Grand Poo World 2 after this run. Abby, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Wonderful to have you here.
Hello. That's me.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, that's my greeting to Amethyst whenever
So, I know we're in episode 12, but I always like to do a brief recap here of what Mercy Kill is. So Mercy Kill is about rusty speedruns. Liz hasn't done this one since 2018. And one of the new features we've added, and we've received a ton of positive feedback about this, the Peanut Gallery involves having a friend either there to pick on or support. We talk about what each runner would prefer to do. Because being in the hot seat is no easy task. And a lot of people have different ways in which they'd like to interact with their Peanut Gallery. So we are here for a ton of support today. And Amy is here, and we'll talk about Emmy a little bit more later too once we go to Grand Poo World. Real quick, Liz, the question I have to ask everyone before we get started in that hot seat: was learning this game a regret for you?
No, but I don't want to go back to it. I'm glad I did it so I don't have to do it in the future. Because if I hadn't done it, I would probably do it in the future because, hey, it's Ristar. This game made me angry when I speedran it. I don't like being angry. It's a frustrating video game.
Well, I can't wait to see more of it. I've never seen this one before, so I'm very much looking forward to it. Liz, are you ready to go?
Sure, why not? let me go ahead and get into it. And I will count us down. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, and there goes the timer. Good luck and have fun, Liz. We do have an estimate, by the way, to keep people informed of numbers. The estimate will be 40 minutes. And remember, as with any time on Mercy Kill, once the estimate is set, there are no live deals. So 40 minutes, and I believe you had a 28-minute time in your PV list.
Yep. I want to go ahead and say the first flaw about this video game is the fact that normal Ristar, it's A is jump and B is attack. It is reversed in this version. So if you saw me walk off a cliff and walk into an enemy, that would be why, because I attempted to jump and I grabbed instead. I am going to die in the first level. This is embarrassing.
That's part of the experience, Liz. Stage 1 deaths on Mercy Kill are quite commonplace, actually.
No, that's not good. Okay. Is this health? I actually have no idea. It is. I'm free. Okay. I'm going to give that one more try. So this is a trick of trying to fly over the level.
Ooh.
But it's a little awkward. There we go.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Wow.
It's a little more awkward to control than, say, the Genesis version. You'll hear me say those words a lot, actually. It is a lot more awkward to control in the Genesis version. It's just like I don't really know how to describe it other than that it just kind of feels a little incorrect. Okay, so here's another. These are poles, swings. This one is a specific pole swing to land on. Oh, I missed it! Okay, well that means we're gonna have to do the climb of shame here. Climb up. Now I think in my PB I actually missed the first swing. Oh, okay, almost died to that. So I might actually be ahead of my PB right now. I'm not entirely sure.
Liz,
You would be ahead of your PB on a rusty run. That
I
sounds
would
like
be.
you.
On an extremely rusty run. I haven't really ran this in like 3 years. Get in there, thank you.
That's on brand.
That is one of the more common questions I get for the show is, Sky, what happens if someone PVs on Mercy Kill? And I'll be like, look, we'll cross that idea when we get to it, but oh my goodness. I could totally see Liz PVing.
All right, so there's a great strat in the Genesis version for this guy that I call assaulting the wizard. That doesn't exist for this one. Instead, you can just kind of like juggle yourself on him really easily. It is a specific timing thing. You don't do that. It is a timing thing, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you fall right through. You saw my arms just went through him. You have to grab him probably a little later than you'd expect to. All right, and that's World 1 complete. Now, something I need to explain in this game is we're doing any percent North American. There are 2 categories that anyone does. No one does 100%. God, no. There's any percent North American, any percent Japanese. Technically, there's only one version of this game. The way the Game Gear works is they don't have separate versions of the games. Instead, the Game Gear is coded in creation. I tried to... Oh my god, I'm too used to the Genesis version. The Game Gear is coded so that it knows what region it's from. So, okay, sorry, I have to slightly focus. It knows what region it's from. So if you play it on a Japanese version, you have an additional level. If you play it on the American version, you're missing a level. So we're actually skipping a level here and going straight to the boss. There's only 1 level in World 2 for some reason, whereas in the Japanese version, there's 2. I don't know why. It seems to make no sense to me. That's not good. I need to hit this bat here. Not like that. Oh, not like this. Bat, I'm gonna need you to like actually be hit. There we go. Okay. All right. That makes it so I can actually hit this friend.
But it's
Just kind of like assault him over and over and over again. You can't do that unless you hit the bat.
I like the bat.
I like the bat.
Yeah.
I like the bat too. I also like the tapir, but I like tapirs. You'll notice if you play the Genesis version, that level and world is entirely new. Some levels are adapted, like our next world is adapted from the Genesis version. Some worlds are completely different.
I was gonna say I did not recognize that at all.
No, completely new level. And they are missing a few levels. The World 2 and World 3, I did it again. World 2 and World 3 are removed. Scorch and Undertow are removed in this version. This was, I'm pretty sure, made alongside the Genesis version. It's a pretty late Game Gear game because Ristar was made in 1995, so I'm pretty sure this was also made in 1995. Not that I know exactly. I know the date Ristar came out. I'm pretty sure it's February 14th, 1995, but I don't know it for Game Gear.
No, 1995 is actually correct because we always have the release year. So you're absolutely correct.
Good stuff. I know my stuff. It's like, I really like this game. Oh my goodness, please.
I had meant to ask you, Liz, do you ever get this version confused with the Genesis version in terms of like where things are? I hadn't even considered that being part of the Rusty component.
Now we have to wait. Yes, actually. I have to wait for this because I took so long getting up here. I have to wait for the cycle. Some of the levels are like slightly the same, but most of them are pretty different. This one especially is similar but different. So it's the same idea. We have to get the metronomes for these birds. This section is entirely different. A lot of the tricks that we would do in the Genesis version with like pole spins aren't there. They aren't a thing. Oh, am I live? Can y'all hear me?
Hello.
Hello?
Okay. I think my internet was having a bit of a issue right there.
It looks good now.
Yeah. Okay, good. Alright. I'm very nervous there because I remember dying several times. You try to grab the orblet is what those little things are called in the fan spaces. They don't have a canon name. You grab the orblet and you just like, instead of, you try and grab the orblet instead of the metronome and then you get hit and you die. Oh, this is awkward. Okay. We're good.
Everything looks a little laggy in the game. Like, I'm not talking about the internet. I'm talking more about, like, it seems like the game is just kind of lagging along. Does this game generally tend to be a little laggier than the Genesis version?
Oh, God. Yes. It is just very slow-paced. It is a slog. Not in, like, a huge flaw. Like, it's still fun. Like, it's a fun game to play casually. I do recommend it. Do not fall down there. Oh my god.
That's a mood, Liz.
All right then. Well, I specifically asked myself not to do that. So here we are. Now we have to wait for cycles again. Like if that happens, it is an absolute nightmare because the cycles take so long and you have to wait. In the Genesis version, it would also be a reset. But like it just feels like it goes a lot faster. Hey buddy, how's it going? Holy guacamole.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, that's okay, because I think I threw the metronome over there, so hopefully the metronome is over there, and okay. I can climb here, that's okay. I don't have to escort a metronome. We're good.
I was about to ask, this looked like an escort quest, and I wasn't exactly sure what you were carrying, but why do they make escort quests in video games? No one wants to play with an escort quest.
I don't know. Like, it's actually, I really like it. This is one of my favorite levels. Actually, probably my favorite level in the Genesis version. All right, so here's they did this mini boss, which is interesting because there are no mini bosses in in this version other than this one that I can think of. Now the problem is you can't one cycle it like you can in the Genesis version, and so the way this boss works in the Genesis version is I'm just talking a lot about the Genesis version. I apologize. Like, you can tell I love that game a lot more than this. So, like, they bumped up and down to the music, to the tune of the music, and like it's nice to do, and like you have to guess which one comes down, and that's nice. In this version, they just all come down like at the same time, and it does not fit the music whatsoever, and it's just like, come on, like a lot of the charm is missing. At least the music's nice. I like the Game Gear sound chip. I think a lot of people give it flack, but I think it's really nice actually. I don't think I'm supposed to be down here. It's okay. That enemy is not in the Genesis version, and it creeps me out every time I see it.
I have feelings about that enemy. I don't know how I feel about him.
Which one? The chicken or the fish? The fish friend.
The fish friend.
Oh, whoopsies. Okay, I have to be very careful here not to get hit. I'm definitely going to get hit now that I said that out loud. Yep. Well, Skybills, I was on your show once before. Mm-hmm. I'm ready to have my head get chopped off again, please.
No, don't say that. I really wanted you to make this. Liz, don't give up. Please, you have to
I won't give up. I won't give up.
We did get a question from the chat about the game. What are the stars for in this game?
They are like coins or rings or whatever. Like less rings. They're more like coins where it's like you collect a certain amount and you get an extra life. They are completely in this version. No other version. I mean, there's only one other version. Ristar deserved another game. Okay, boss time. Hi, friend. So, you can't do the speed strat that works in the Genesis version, but it's okay because the iframes are a little bit nicer in this version. I'm gonna need you to... Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness gracious. No, don't you dare. He dared. This is Alwek. A lot of the strategies that are in this game are not in the Genesis version are not in this version. So I want to like do some Genesis strategies and they're just non-existent. Instead, you just kind of gotta fling yourself at Alwek until he ends. You can tell, like, I literally was like, this game makes me kind of angry. Okay, there we go. I got him in his loop. We're good. There we go. Liz got heck. It's okay. It's okay, Genesis Ristar Kart. I'm not yelling at you. It's okay.
So did you play this on the Game Gear when it initially came out, Liz?
I never owned a Game Gear. I didn't even know the Game Gear existed when I was a kid.
I was going to say, one thing I wanted to talk about during this is one of the most notorious aspects of the Game Gear is it was responsible for eating up more AA batteries than any other thing I know about.
Yeah, it was a power sucker, all right. That you know, when it came out, having like color in a handheld was pretty impressive. Whoopsies. But at this point, it just kind of devours your batteries and gives you nothing in return. Oh, I have to go all the way back around. That's great. So this is one of my favorite levels in the Genesis version, and is probably the worst level in this version. I don't understand what they did to this level. It's a snowy level that is so slow. The ice physics are. Oh, that actually sucks. I wanted to.
Oh, is this that level? I couldn't even recognize it.
Right?
Okay,
Yes.
now I do because you're sliding a little. I was like, wow, okay. No, what?
I'm going to try to. Nope. Okay, that's okay. We can go around. We'll do it live. It's completely different. It has these gates with these bombs, and you have to like get to water fast enough to get the bomb off of you. That's the gimmick, and it's very strange. Like, ooh, nice gimmick. I'm sorry. I'll try to be a little more positive.
No. That's part of the show. Is you're trying to deal with these very rusty speed games, and sometimes there's just some very frustrating moments in that. That's perfectly viable. Honestly, I think a lot of us, given the position of being in the hot seat, would feel that way.
There's a reason why a lot of the games that people do for the show, they don't speedrun them. It's great because I was like, oh, there haven't been that many Game Gear games for like GDQ. I could pick this up and run it for GDQ or something. And then I was like, oh, this game is absolute agony. Never mind. I would much rather just play Ristar over and over again on Frame Fatales.
Well, now we know why you carry the Genesis version on you at all times and not the Game Gear version with you at all times.
It says penance. Get me up there. No, don't you dare.
So wait, is this water and ice mechanics on the same level?
Yep.
Why?
I don't know. Skybills, I don't know. I just don't know.
Answer the question, Liz. Why?
I know I've said at the beginning of this that this game is good, and it is good in context, I guess. Oh, this is actually a move that is not in the Genesis version, as far as I'm aware, where you get to kind of like spin and hit a thing above you. It is only used there and no other space. But it's useful. Helps me go a little faster. This level is extremely not in the Genesis version.
Oh, don't recognize this either.
There is no wizard factory. There's an Orblit wizard. There's no wizard factory in the Genesis version. I don't know the like history of the creation of this game. I know a lot about the Genesis version, not so much this one. So I don't really know if it was made like side by side and they just didn't know like what, or like this was originally planned maybe for the Genesis version. I'm going to write this. Oh God, this game is making me ill. I'm okay.
I was going to ask if motion sickness was a thing, and that's something that really is an issue with a lot of video games out there. Is motion sickness is very real a thing, especially this seems like
very easily.
I don't know if Game Gear had any Mode 7 type features to them, but a couple of games I can think of is Stage 4-2 of Super Ghouls and Ghosts has very much a Mode 7 that I can't even watch without feeling ill. So they definitely need to cool it on the Mode 7 in some of these games, for sure.
Yeah, I get motion sick very, very, very easily.
Mm-hmm.
I said this earlier. I got the 3DO the other day, and I played 3DO Doom, and that was a freaking mistake. 3DO Doom made me unbelievably ill. Don't you like this music? Isn't this like super calming and chill?
It's so
relaxing.
So relaxing. Yeah. You know, when I think of Ristar, I think of extremely hectic music.
This music in the Genesis version, best track on the Sega Genesis. Well, not the best track on the Sega Genesis. One of the best tracks on the Sega Genesis.
I was going to say.
Yep.
It's made by the same woman who made the music for Nights into Dreams. Okay, boss time. This boss is also not in the Genesis version. We don't get eat 'em more lunch. Instead, we get Rabbit, who you can easily chain, which is really nice. Oh, never mind. It's basically Flashman from
Numbers.
Mega Man. Yeah, there are numbers in the background. I don't know.
Why are you fighting numbers?
I don't know. Maybe it's Richard counting down numbers again. Oh, I need to actually play the game instead of taking a drink of water. I'm like, I want to get away from this game as quickly as possible.
Liz, please stay hydrated. That's important.
Any means necessary.
That's a pretty decent boss fight, though. You're out of there pretty quickly.
Oh. Yeah, yeah.
We're about at the 20-minute mark, a little bit over right now. So that is about how much time you have left. About half.
Okay, I'm halfway. All right,
Yep.
there is this is the second to last world. A large chunk of this game is in the second half, or is in the last two worlds. There's like a boss gauntlet near the end that is pretty rough. I don't remember where I'm going here, actually. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is completely different from what I remember.
Well, that's good then. That's the full mercy kill. Liz, if you remembered everything, I would have some questions for you.
Like, did I cheat you? Like, yeah, I played this yesterday. I lied.
I can't believe you would cheat at Game Gear Ristar, Liz.
I cheated not only the game, but also myself.
You hate to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, friend. Goodbye. Okay, I remember this being a nightmare. Because it's easy to drop your inputs on the Game Gear version. Oh, I did that really well. Okay, never mind. I'm a god gamer. We're good.
Oh, look at that! Wow, Liz.
Wow.
Nice segment.
You brought the gameplay.
I'm going to die here, though. I should not call myself a god gamer. Oh my god! One of the most popular clips on my channel is me playing this game, this Game Gear Ristar, and I'm like, haha, of course I did that first try. You're in the presence of a master, and then immediately dying. It is like one of the most popular things on my channel.
I can't believe you had to reap what you sow. This sucks.
Well, Liz, I'm having a good time watching this so far. This is quite a video game.
One of us has to, Sky. That's what matters.
I'm neutral. How's that?
Okay, that's fair. You can totally do that. I do want to remind you all, by the way, please go give Liz a follow at twitch.tv/Listar. Liz, what else do you do besides Ristar?
Mistakes. Sins. Let me up, please. So I play like a bunch of Sega Genesis games. I just do a lot of everything. But I speedrun a lot of games. I'm the Genesis Queen, and I play every single. I'm currently doing a thing called Genesis Quest, where I'm playing every single Genesis game ever made. I'm at like 490 right now, out of like 820. So we're getting there.
Oh, it turns out somebody in chat actually has this cartridge, Liz.
Don't give it to me. I will not accept it.
Cursed object.
This is an SCP. This is more cursed. This is more cursed than my copy of Myst for the 3DO. Oh yeah, that's another thing I've been doing recently. Is I've been playing every single version of Myst and getting all the speedruns. I'm like Thanos. I'm filling up my Infinity Gauntlet with Myst speedruns. I have checked out of this speedrun. Like the one we're doing right now, I am extremely checked out.
Just have a good time. Oh, God.
I'm super goofing up that you took on that Thanos analogy for me, dear.
Yeah, Amethyst introduced me to the Thanos analogy of I'm just taking all of the missed world records and putting them in my Infinity Gauntlet.
The Missed Infinity Gauntlet, the famous Missed Infinity Gauntlet from video games.
We need artwork of a goblin with the Infinity Gauntlet and all the mist runs in there.
Now, the funny thing is, in this analogy, there are actually two versions of Mist that have leaderboards on speedrun.com. There's Mist and there's Real Mist, and I've started doing the speedruns on Real Mist as well. So I have double Infinity Gauntlets, and they gotta be way too large for me because I'm a goblin, so I'm a tiny green thing, and I got some huge freaking Infinity Gauntlets. I'm just hello, I'm here to snap you.
15 minutes remain, Liz. 15.
Okay, I'm doing my best. I gave myself an extremely generous estimate because I haven't played this in 3 years. I'll be honest, I wasn't super great at it to begin with, and I knew I wanted to live this time.
So is there a chance from here, Liz? Honestly.
Yeah, if I do really well. The problem is Adahan is a nightmare, and I'm probably going to die to him. So, because he was difficult even when I knew how to fight him. Mm-hmm. So, the chances are possible, but they are low.
Okay. If y'all remember the last time Liz was on here, Liz played Mega Man DOS.
I did. I remember that game a little bit better.
Every time I see you spin around on one of those, Liz, I could see somebody's kitty swatting at the screen.
Aww.
That happened. That happened with Kid Cool. There was a run at a GDQ with Kid Cool in it, and that's one where the character moves back and forth on this pogo stick type thing, and somebody recorded a video of their kitty trying to paw the screen, and that's what this animation reminds me of.
Oh, that's super cute.
Oh yeah.
There's a clip I like on my channel where it's I'm playing Michael Jackson's Moonwalker for the Sega Genesis, and my cat is swatting at the zombies. She's sitting right next to the TV and swatting at the zombies, and then she falls off the table trying to swat at the zombies. It's very cute. There we go. So this is Uranim. He is a lot different in this version, to the point where I did not even really remember how to fight him.
Oh, okay. So this is specifically for you, Liz, from the chat.
Okay.
It says, tell Liz Cedric's the one with the Ristar cart.
Oh, Cedric.
Oh. Now you have to accept that.
No, I don't.
You have to accept the cursed object, Liz.
Uh-oh.
My appreciation and love for the owner of the cursed object does not change the fact that it is a cursed object.
Oh my goodness. I don't know, Liz. How could you turn down a Ristar?
Uranim, let me attack you! Stop letting my attacks go through you, you son of a gun! Holy crap! Great googly moogly. Does this game have continues? Okay, it does.
So they said, heck no, I'm keeping the gem for myself. See, the game was regarded as a gem right there. See, it's a gem. It's not cursed. Oh, wait, never mind. Just admitted it was a curse. Cursed, but it's still gem. Never mind.
You can have cursed gems. Okay.
That's a thing?
Yeah, I mean,
God.
I have a master's degree in geology. I can confirm that gems can be cursed.
That's
I
fair.
genuinely thought that I couldn't do any worse than the Mega Man DOS run.
No, Liz. Oh, by the way, get your GGs out for past Liz Star, who's just completed the run. GG.
Oh, no.
Okay, alright. So, you said no live deals.
No live deals.
No live I'm going to attempt to offer a live deal. Kill me now.
Oh my gosh, Liz, no. You can
And get it over
alive.
with.
This is all
Because
Keith
I'm
Ron's
not
fault.
making
Yeah.
it through now.
I'm really sure what Sky gets out of that.
Yeah, just blame Kizaron for the no live deals. That's what you can do. That's what I have to offer you. So what this means is that I believe, let me take a look at our save kill counter here. If this run does get killed, that puts it at 11-11. I'm trying to be optimistic here, all right? If this run does get killed, then we'll go to an 11-11 down to Grand Poo World 2 for the tiebreaker.
Oh, don't like that.
Babe, you gotta avenge me, sweetheart.
This is exciting. Hey, no pressure. I mean, I'm trying to hype up the run, all right? I'm trying to hype up the run.
So, like, this might sound like I'm, like, making excuses, but my dinner that I just had is not sitting well with me, and I feel ill.
Aww.
My controller is broken. My dad works at Sega.
Oh my god. Liz with the fresh meme.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Rule 2 of Mercy Kill blame. Yes, this is all Kizaron's fault. Y'all, if you don't remember, go back and watch the pilot. You can access them on YouTube, by the way. Go back and watch the pilot. 7 minutes into Kizaron's run, he corrupts his save data on Pokemon. You can't make this up. And Kizaron's like, well, what do we do? I'm like, well, we don't have a rule established for this. So I'll tell you what, I'll give you the 7 minutes back, but now we're going to have no live deals for the rest of Mercy Kill's entirety. And that's how that meme got started.
My god. Kizaron sold all of us out
Yes.
for his own run?
Yes.
That monster. He would. He would.
This is all Kizaron's fault. Remember
This is
that.
Kizaron. My head is on your shoulders. I am dead because of you. Well, I would have been dead anyway. Let's be real.
Liz, you will have more time. If you have other Rusty runs, there's plenty of time for a redemption arc.
If
still.
I have other Rusty. You want me to run 5 different copies of Mist on your stream?
Do it.
Oh my
Miss
gosh,
Day.
Liz. There you go. I believe that's the link, Ralcoon. I think that is the link if y'all want to see that clip really quickly while we're on break or something. Oh no, wait a second. No, that's of Liz. Was that when Liz melted in the chair? Because Ralcoon said Liz melted, and I'm like, really? Yeah, so that's not the Kizaron clip. Although again, y'all can catch that on YouTube. Oh, the Mistathon. You know what, Liz? How long has it been since you've run Mist? Now I'm intrigued.
24 hours?
No, Liz, that does not qualify for Mercy Kill. No.
Well, it's been several months since I ran the all pages category.
Oh, Ralcoon said that's Liz offering a live deal. Yeah, Liz, no live deals. You know the rule. That is the big rule of Mercy Kill is no live deals.
Okay. God, I feel so ill right now.
Let's see. You have 8 minutes left. I mean, if you're not feeling well, I'd be willing to do that. That's kind of an exception, and I wouldn't qualify that as a live deal. So.
I'll keep going if I can.
But if you are not feeling well, of course, that does not qualify as a live deal. That doesn't break the pact. The pact of Kizaron.
Down with this ship.
The blood. The blood pact.
The blood pact.
I'll tell you again, it's all Kizaron's fault. I'm going to say that over and over. I'll say that for every single show till the end of Mercy Kill. It's all Kizaron's fault.
I'll say that for everything that happens, it's Kizaron's fault. I don't care what it is.
Everything. Literally
I
anything
burnt
that's
my
happened.
toast. It's Kizaron's fault.
On that note, remember, folks, that we have the first step tomorrow with Kizaron. So if you want to give Kizaron heck about it, you can give him heck about it then.
That was the segue of sorts.
I stubbed my toe. It's Kizaron's fault. I didn't get into G to Q. It's Kizaron's fault.
Oh my goodness. Liz, it's still fun to have you on. I'm sorry you're not feeling well, but I've been having a good time with you.
I'm a genuinely very sickly person. I get sick very easily. So, like, I'm genuinely not, like, making this up to seem like, you know, like, oh,
No.
poor me. No, I'm a genuinely sickly person, and, like, I oftentimes just get sick and have to lie down for a while.
Well, this game, frankly, when I see Ristar spinning around like that, I mean, it gives me a little bit of motion sickness too, and that's just not, that's with not a bad meal giving me a hard time.
It was a good meal. It was steak. It was tasty.
Ooh.
It was just apparently did not sit well. Oh my god! Can I do the rest of this lying down?
What did y'all have in chat tonight? If you've eaten your dinner, breakfast, wherever you're watching from, whatever time zone.
I'll tell you what I will have: a scythe.
Actually, listen, I don't think you've ever seen my scythe in person. I think it arrived.
Yeah, it arrived after I was there.
I gotta have
I'm sorry,
people.
Amethyst. We interrupted you saying what?
Oh,
Yes, go
I
ahead.
don't remember what I was going to say. Go on.
Oh, all right.
I'm gonna have people eventually sign my blade when I can see people again that have been on the show.
Are you going to bring that into the airport or what?
Oh, good. Well, actually, we drive to one of the GDQs, so it'd have to be the one
fair.
I drive to. No, I would never bring this thing into. I mean, it's plastic again. It's pure plastic, but you're right. That would not go too well through security. No. I know that you were not offering Liz the game. You're keeping that gem for yourself. Oh yeah. We clarified that. Even if it is, I learned that a cursed gem is a thing. That is something I have learned from this run today. Only people who got mercy killed? No, people who succeeded and people who got mercy killed can sign that. If you were brave enough to sit in the hot seat, you can sign this. All right, so let me take a look at your timer real quick. Liz, you got about 4 minutes left. So.
Cool. I got this.
Cool.
We're good.
I would get stopped at TSA for my site. Yes, that would be a problem. They'd be like, "Why are you carrying this to a gaming event?" And I'd be like, that would be a long story. That'd be a very long story.
Oh my god, Adahan. I cannot believe you just jump scared me in a game on the Game Gear. You absolute monster.
Is this the last boss?
No, this is there. It's a 3 boss round.
Oh, okay. But is that it after the gauntlet?
Yeah, that's it.
Wow. So
The problem is Adahan takes a long time to kill.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you have 3 minutes left, but if you think that's not enough, I'll take your word for it.
No, Adahan is a very long boss. Even if I'm like doing him well, which I'm not.
Liz, I just want to say I appreciate you for running this, and I've had a really good time watching this. Save or kill. It's been a good time.
That's what matters.
I'd have you on for Mist, but if you just ran it 24 hours ago, I definitely don't think it would be rusty in time. Dang, this is a long boss.
Yeah, he's just slow. Also, sometimes that can happen, or he can knock you into him, and you just take damage. That's nice. That's fun. Also, if you die to him, which I probably am, then you have to do it all over again, including the section right before with the bottom of the elevator. Oh my goodness, Adahan, don't do this to me, dude. LeBro.
About a little under 2 minutes left. I'll count down once we get to the 5 mark. 5 seconds.
Oh, okay.
I'm still impressed.
I want to kill Adahan.
Oh yeah, I'm impressed as well, y'all. Liz took a game over in a pretty tough spot and still almost beat this game. So I'm very impressed.
Don't be.
Oh. Well, Liz, I'm going to be positive.
That means a lot, I think. I appreciate that. Adahan, take the L, my dude. Thank you.
All right, 1 minute remaining.
There, I gave my best dab. I got it. I got Adahan.
See, this went better than Mega Man DOS. Come on now, Liz.
Yeah, I got to the last 2 bosses. If you gave me literally another 3 minutes, I'd be able to get this.
I think it was literally just the time you melted in your seat.
Yeah. If I hadn't gamed over there and I had gamed over like on Adahan instead, I would have been able to get this.
All right, 20. And then once I get 10, I'll count down from 10. Once I hear 10 from Richard. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
I think I can do it in time.
3, 2, 1. That's it. Oh, Liz, what an effort, though. Oh, my goodness. I am so proud of you. I know you don't want to be like as positive about it, but I am super proud of the effort that you've made.
You did great, dear.
Mm-hmm. I would agree. The timer has done timer things, but
Oh, no.
I want to thank my stomach ache.
oh,
Sweetheart.
Thank you for having me.
absolutely.
Here's my neck. Go for it.
I'm like trying to do this because I have a limited amount of there we go. There's the site. All right, cool. Liz, you will have another chance at some point. You will get one of these games, and you almost did get this game. So I'm thinking the next time we have you on for Rusty Run, the third time will definitely be it. I got good vibes about that. So Liz, where can people find you, by the way? And I'm going to put your link in chat again so people know where to
You
find
can
you.
find me at twitch.tv/Listar or on Twitter at _Listar_. I do memes and dumb stuff. If you like my goofing off here, you'll probably enjoy my stream. Trust me, if you like failures like this one right here, you'll enjoy my spaces.
We are going to now allow Liz time to go and relax for a little while. And I'm going to say the same for y'all, but we will do some announcements first. But as a reminder, please hydrate and stretch after I'm done with these announcements, okay? So remember, y'all, that Mercy Kill is brought to you by viewers like you. If you'd like to support the stream as well as the other programs on GDQ Hotfix, please consider subbing to the channel. If you have Amazon Prime, remember you have a Prime Gaming sub, so please consider using that if you have not already to sub to the channel. Remember that West Coast Weekend is this weekend, December 4th through the 6th. Tune in at 12 p.m. Pacific to check out a marathon featuring runners from the West Coast. Also, one other special announcement, we will have another show immediately after this. It is a brand new GDQ Hotfix show. It's called Never Before Seen, run by Amber Cypher, and very much looking forward to that. So remember, after Amy goes for her run, after that, there will be another show immediately after this, and I'm going to be talking to Amber Cypher and also about their show. So please stay tuned for that after this. And with that, everybody get up and stretch. We will be right back with Amy and Mercy Kill. Welcome back to Mercy Kill. I am joined by Amy here as we're going to be playing Poo World 2, which I'm super looking forward to. Amy, how are you doing?
I'm good. My cat just literally jumped on my lap while Richard was counting down.
Kitty! We were just talking about
I swear this
that.
is not planned. He literally just jumped in my lap.
Oh,
This is Morsel.
I love cats so much. And that is a very cute name for a cat, too. I like
Yes.
that. So,
I'm well.
I
Thank you for asking.
I wanted to ask, what inspired you to learn Grand Poo World 2? It's a very difficult game.
Spite.
Ooh. I like that.
I really like. I'll be honest with you. Like a big part of it was wanting to set my footprint on being able to run a really tough game. So I set my mind out to, at the time, one of the harder ones. Honestly, with all the stuff that's been released in the past like almost 2 years since it came out, it's like up there, but not quite as bad as like a Casio Mario World or whatever. But it's still pretty hard. At the time, it was pretty tough as nails, and I wanted to set out and prove to myself and to others that I can do it.
Now, I want to let y'all know, Amy did say pretty tough. Wait until you see this game. It is intense in terms of difficulty.
So last time I really ran this game was around like July. That's when my PB was. And the fun thing about the fun thing about Kaizo is that if you're not running, especially a really tough game, really frequently, your muscle memory just goes out into the ether. So
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, so it's interesting. I've run this game enough that's not going to be like a complete disaster, but I'll be sufficiently rusty that past Amy will finish much before I did.
Well, I have faith that you are going to finish too. We're going to be saying 2 GGs, one to past Amy and one to future or current Amy. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Now this is a Kaizo mod.
Sorry, my cat's causing discontent. Okay.
Are there any safety strats that can be implemented? Because again, this is a Kaizo game. I'm not sure if there is such a thing.
Not really. Mostly, and I'm not like a top level runner. Like I don't have a sub hour in this. I've got like a 119, which is pretty good. 20 is pretty good in this game. I think I'm still top. I might have been pushed out of the top 20, but like top 20 at the time when I submitted in July is pretty good because it's a hard game. But 119, I'm not a top runner. I don't have like a lot of, I don't run like really high level strats in this game. Mostly my strats are don't die. When you are running a Kaizo speedrun, your strats are don't die. So safe is usually pretty good.
As someone who runs Castlevania 3, I very much appreciate the don't die strat.
Just don't die. It's easy. Shout out to all my Celeste speedrunner friends. Just don't die.
Absolutely, and we're going to be having Celeste on for RNG again, so I'll definitely pass on that information. Are you ready to go, Amy? I'm super excited for this one.
Flag on. Okay, yeah, let's go.
All right, let's do it.
I'll count us down. Okay. 3, a 2, a 1. Let's jam.
Good luck and have fun. The estimate is set to 2 hours, and I believe your PB was what, a 118?
119.
A 119.
Yeah.
Okay. And let me put your channel into the chat so people know where to find you.
Yeah. Ooh. This game's got lore. There's not a lot of Kaizo games with lore. Usually in Kaizo games, you're just getting from point A to point B. This game's got a story, which I think is really cool. So Mario set out after the events of Grand Poo World 1 and onto a ship, and the ship got shipwrecked here in where this game takes place. So this is a marathon, the first level. This is where all the resets happen. I usually say no resets except for marathon. H. Boop. Yeah, I'm gonna look less competent in the second half. Don't worry.
I think you
can talk a lot because I'm gonna be like I'm gonna need to riff off of something while I'm concentrating.
Okay.
So
okay, absolutely.
I'm not gonna be like gabbing a lot.
Morsel wanted to be involved in the run. That's how excited Morsel was for this situation.
Yeah, he's very excited.
One thing that you will notice right away about Grand Poo World, 1 or 2, is the music is absolutely stellar. And there's a lot of references. I'm going to point out some of my favorites as they go along. We hear this one the most because, as Abby was saying, this is stage 1. This is where a lot of the
it's Slash Man. Yeah. Slash Man. Mega Man 7. Yeah.
The stage clear fanfare is one of my favorite stage clear fanfares of all time. I am an aficionado of video game music, so I identify a lot of this. It is from Streets of Rage 2, the stage clear, and I love
Barb really likes Streets of Rage. It's one of his favorite game series, especially 2. You'll hear in both Grand Poo World 1 and 2, you'll hear some Streets of Rage stuff in it. So this is Laser Lifts. Shoutouts to the Laser Belch, one of my favorite Kaizo speedrunners. And all around great guy. It's named after him. There was a really wholesome moment when this game came out, when he first got to level 2, and he'd never had a level named after him in a ROM hack before, and he just had this, oh my god, nice shell jump. He just had this look of unadulterated joy on his face. It was great.
I like how you took enough time to talk about the shell jump. I appreciate that in commentary. I very, very much do.
Same, ain't my first Kaizo rodeo.
I do want to take the time to shout out Barb, by the way, developer of this. The beginning is the Capcom fanfare at the beginning. It says, except it's Barb's name in gold, and I've always appreciated that screen.
There's a Kaizo block there. That's why I made a weird jump. I've hit that Kaizo block so many times. Yeah, shout out to Barb. Barber's King on Twitch. I think a lot of folks know him. He's like a fairly sizable streamer nowadays, but he's also a really, really great guy. I really appreciate Barb. The music in this level is from Snowboard Kids.
Yeah, another classic N64 game. There's going to be a lot of classics here, so I think if I were to think back,
do this.
Oh my gosh.
This happens every time I like try to run this game again. I like completely forget how to do this trick. Nope, not like that. Okay, just stay still and kick it. Stay still and kick it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm gonna die more. I've probably already died more, and oh my god, I probably already died more than Liz did in her entire Ristar run so far. So that's fun.
Well, again,
that's just Kaizo.
That's also part of the mercy kill experience too. Again, if somebody played a game perfectly, I'd be like, "Did you do this in the last week?" We'd have to have an honest moment with that. So, yeah,
I'm honestly really surprised I did that well on the first half of the last level. I've just played it so many times at this point.
Oh yeah.
Frick.
But yes, it is true. Someone had mentioned this in chat. Barb is working on Grand Poo World 3 right now.
He is working on Grand Poo World 3. He does a little bit of Lunar Magic streams at night. Lunar Magic being the modding program for Super Mario World. They're very cozy. I'm trying to stay blind in Grand Poo World 3, so I really pop into like at night. I'll like pop in for a resub and immediately leave so I don't get anything spoiled. Part is nerve-wracking. Oh, come on! How? That was very close.
I think I share this sentiment with the chat right now in saying this is Grand Poo World 2. Deaths will happen. That is part of the experience that comes with it.
I'm very, very familiar with how many times it takes to die in this game.
So I have a very important question here. So this is the any percent good ending. All right. So what does the good mean exactly in that?
Let me just concentrate on this part.
No, you're good. You're good.
This part is, I don't want to die in this part again.
The other part I was thinking about, and we can ask about this as we get later in the run, is there is an option at the end to save or kill the Yoshi, a very classic thing. I'm wondering if we do get to the end tonight as to whether or not
how closely I am to being mercy killed. If I am running against the clock, I'm gonna leave Yoshi. I'm sorry, fans. I'm really sorry. I gotta look out for myself. I gotta look out for me.
I gotta turn this music up. This music's fantastic.
So the difference between 80%, so there's two 80% categories in this game: 80% good ending, 80% bad ending. So there is, in fact, a bad ending to this Kaizo ROM hack. If you don't solve the puzzle and you fight the boss, the bad ending boss, that's the bad ending. It's about 10 minutes shorter, just because you don't have to fight Bowser to do the escape.
By the way, folks, every time Amy beats a level, I want to see GGs and some hype emotes all over chat. Every single level's tough. I want to see the GG hype being brought.
Fishgate.
Yes.
My mortal enemy. No. This level's called Riptide, so I didn't really get to talk about the first half because I think I one-shot it for some reason. The second half is you're working against a reverse tide. So usually in Super Mario World, you're working with the tide that is going to the left. You're going with the tide that's going to the right. Is a custom tide. So in this part, you have to just navigate these munchers and not lose too much speed so you don't hit the bullets. In the second part, you have to navigate between those fish that are going back and forth, colloquially called the fish gates. So shout out to Fugu Man and the Fugu. They are very interestingly timed. I know the timing for them now, but everyone on their first play just completely wrecked by them. It's great.
All I can think about
I almost died there.
I hope the kitty's cooperating right now. I would not want a cat.
We did not have to say hi to Composer. That's good.
All right, get those GGs out, folks. I'm going to do it too. There we go.
Okay, I am going to be on the next level for a minute. So this is the level. This level is probably it's like the fourth level, right, Kahadras? This is one of the hardest levels in the entire game for me. I don't know why. I mean, it's a very hard level. Like, don't get that wrong. But like, there's harder levels. I just have I have a really hard time with momentum conservation in this level for some reason. So, more Snowboard Kids music. I should have jumped. So there's two ways to get up to that ledge up there, and that's probably the hardest part of this first half for me. Is either you, if you have enough speed, you can simply do a dunk jump up there. I'm dead. No. If you don't, you can get a bounce off the chuck. I get what is called indecision paralysis. And I can never decide if I have enough momentum to bounce off the chuck or make the jump up there. So I just fall into the munchers and die. Without fail. Unless I am very practiced at this level. Which I am not, because this is Mercy Kill.
I think you're doing great so far. And I want to make it known that if folks want to do a Rusty Kaizo run, that I am much more generous in terms of when people have last played said Kaizo game, because Kaizo's rust over much easier than most games. So if you're watching this and you play Kaizo yourself, but you're like, oh, it was only this year, let me know. Like, I love having Kaizo mods on this. Absolutely am enjoying this so far.
So, chair flip. There we go.
Trying to give you your focus here, so I won't be talking too much while you're playing.
I would rather you talk than not.
Okay.
Honestly. When I'm streaming, like if anyone's ever watched my stream, I play Kaizo and hard and difficult non-Kaizo like every single day that I stream, basically. Besides like the occasional Sunday stream, but like I talk and I play Kaizo at the same time. So if you want to talk about something, like let's talk. Let's talk, Sky.
Okay.
Don't worry about distracting me. Seriously.
So when did you start picking up Kaizo mods, out of curiosity?
Late 2018. So Kaizo aficionados will know that there's a ROM hack that was released in late 2018 called Invictus. You may have heard of it. By Jessica. Shout out to Jessica. Okay, I'm good. So Invictus came out, and I was watching. That shell jump is the worst. I was watching folks like Glitch Cat and so forth, like play it for the first time. I was like, wow, I really want to play this game, but I don't have the requisite skill. So yeah, that's when I decided to get into it. It's funny, when I first started streaming, I did like simulation game, and that's very deep Amethyst lore. There's no one around that's watching me from my like month of simulation game streaming.
Oh, come on. That hitbox on that shell jump is
Yeah, I released a shell a little late. That's what it was. Or no, I was like a little too close to the wall, I think. So yeah, that's when I started my journey. I played Quickie World by Valdio. I played a few other hacks. Played like Heart Brothers by Chris G. Hang on. Ooh, that one is close. Okay.
Ooh.
It's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. I'm not dying. I'm not owned. So yeah, I played Heart Brothers. I played Gracie World by White Moth. Eventually I moved up to I played Akagare Mario World by Megascott, and then I played Invictus, and that was a very cathartic experience for me. Invictus is a great hack. Still is really, really good.
By the way,
even though it's like 2 years old now, which is in terms of SMW. Sorry, I keep saying mods.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Game mods. In terms of mods, they are 2 years old is actually getting up there now. It's amazing. Invictus is 2 years old now. Anyway, what were we saying?
You're getting a combination of GGs and Orbs, and let it be known right here, you heard it here, the true lore behind Orb is old, and it came from old SMW weeklies that I used to participate in about 7 years ago. If anyone says Orb came from anywhere else, no. I was there for one of the original Orbs, all right?
Do not speak to me of the old stories. I was there for them.
I know, everybody's like, but Orb came from this side or the other. No. Orb was from SMW weeklies. I'm sorry. I got it on y'all there, right? Back when I used to speedrun SMW. But if someone wanted to get started on Kaizo mods, is there one you would recommend for beginners?
Probably Quickie World still. I think Quickie World's a great game. Stands test of time. It's also a really good speedrun if you're looking to pick up a Kaizo speedrun. That's pretty short. There's not like a ton of short Kaizo speedruns. There's a nice Borderline Kaizo mod that was released in the past year called Super Moo World by Genbu. That's a nice sort of bridge between Kaizo and non-Kaizo that I recommend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Quickie World and Learn to Kaizo were the ones that were recommended to me as well if I were ever interested in joining y'all. But I'll tell you, Castlevania runs are tough enough for me. I don't know how y'all do the Kaizo Mario games. They're very difficult.
Yeah, this is Castlevania music, in fact.
Yes, this is. This is Castlevania 4 from the famous Vegas Bridge stage, stage 8.
Okay, so I one-shot that section, and you can tell because I was standing on the spikes on that one point. So the layer 2, the ship is on like the layer 2, the ship that you're standing on, and the layer 2 resets after you die. But if you don't die, then it'll be like slightly high enough that you don't actually have to bounce on those fish on that spike part. So that's cool. I like having to do that. This is the level called Yacht Club Castle. It is I'd say like a low gravity level. It's not a true water level. It's got fish in it. It looks watery. It's got got Shovel Knight underwater music. It is not a water level. It is a low gravity level. Ya da 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 da. Okay. This is weirdly one of the easier levels in the game because it's a weird mechanic, and Barb did not want to make it like overly difficult introducing a new mechanic. Of course, easy for Grand Poo World 2 is relative, etc., that sort of thing.
This music is so captivating to me.
I love this port.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to not react too soon just in case there's a little bit of a delay, but I can't help it. These are so exciting.
Hey, Barb in here. Barb, apologize for your door sins right now.
Yeah, Barb.
So, fun thing about door hitboxes, and you probably know this running Super Mario World, Sky. Door hitboxes, you only can go in like the left half of the door. Mm-hmm. I was in the right half of the door, so I didn't go in.
It's so picky.
There we go. 2 times charm.
There you go.
Okay, and we got a little predetermined boss battle. I say predetermined because this path is basically the same every time. So if I have the same moves, this should not be too much of an issue.
I'm late reacting. Well, that'll be some humor for the YouTube reels then, folks. They'll be like, why is Skybills reacting so late? I'm sorry. I frequently do that with jokes. Like, someone will tell a joke, and then I'll react about maybe a minute or 2 minutes later, like if I don't understand it, and it's so funny when that happens.
Okay. See, that's the same path. If I don't mess up, I know what that path is. So that's over. This level's hard. Arrakis. This is probably one of the hardest levels in the first half. I determined first half of the game as there is a level called Sen's Fortress. It has the Chuck boss. I consider that like kind of like the first half of Grand Poo World 2 in the 90%. This is probably one of the harder. Oh, he just yeeted. Okay, what were you gonna say, Sky?
I was going to say, we had Liz on earlier. Speaking of Genesis games, this is from Oil Ocean from Sonic 2, another wonderful remix done here, and a very underappreciated song from Sonic 2. It's a great one for this level.
It's really interesting how well Sonic music goes in Kaizo mods. I hear a lot of Sonic music in custom music for these. It goes really well. And this is a good port. So shout outs to Chef Boyardee Lava. It's got that kind of weird orangey color.
It really does, doesn't it?
So someone told me that one time when I was running this, and I'm like, oh, that's stuck in my head forever. Thank you, I think.
Yeah, now I'm hungry now that you mentioned Chef Boyardee. Not because I like Chef Boyardee, but I'm thinking about like ravioli now, and ravioli is rather tasty.
Ravioli is good. I'm a big fan. Yeah, da, 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 da.
Okay, so for we had a couple questions about what's going on here. So this is Mercy.
Let's answer some questions.
Absolutely. This is Mercy Kill, first of all, and no, it's not based on when our runner dies the first time. My goodness, these shows would last not that long if it was all about when they first died. These are not deathless runs. Mercy Kill is about running rusty games within an estimate set by the runner, and once that timer elapses, that's it. The run gets Mercy Killed, but it is that timer, not the life or death counter, that determines when a run gets Mercy Killed. So just to clear that up.
Especially because this is Kaizo, and the run would have been over in Marathon. So there have been no deathless runs of Grand Poo World 2, for the record.
I mean, sheesh, folks, being at Mercy Kill is tough enough. It's one of the tougher shows you can absolutely be on here on GDQ Hotfix, and I appreciate everyone who has the courage to get into the hot seat, especially on a Kaizo mod here. Oh. Someone said in chat, can you imagine trying to run this game deathless? My answer is no. Amy may have a different answer than me. My answer is definitely no.
I think the Wild Grim, actually the Wild Grim does not have the record anymore. It's Rotsiv, and I actually haven't seen Rotsiv's run. But back when I was running, back in my day, Wild Grim had the world record, and in his run, he only had 4 deaths.
I appreciate that. Someone was asking about the Pokey sprites here. I'm actually not sure how that was implemented into the game. I do notice that there are some All-Star sprites in here, and if you remember, Super Mario World and All-Stars were actually meshed together in one cartridge at one point. I don't know if that's related, but that would be a guess from me, at least.
So, Pokies. Let's talk about Pokies. So, I think most people are familiar with Super Mario World. No Pokies. There are these smiling friendos that sort of go back and forth. So every few frames with vanilla Pokies, we'll call them just vanilla, regular Pokies, every few frames you're spin jumping on one of them, they'll check and see your position, right? When they are going slow, that is not an issue. when they are going fast, that is a massive issue. And they will suddenly yeet the other way, as you're seeing them do with me right now. I'm being hecked by this Pokey right now. So yeah, that's Bar basically cranked up their speed is the answer. There's really nothing more to it besides that. I think there's some other behavior, like I don't know if they like bounce around like that or whatever, but you know. In essence, they're just really they're I call them turbo Pokies.
So I actually don't know too much about modding in general, so this is very fascinating to me. I do like the implementation of the All-Star sprites onto this.
Let me in. Yeah.
If I ever stop talking during this run, it's because I'm on the edge of my literal seat right now, with my eyes like wide open.
Really won't be saying anything at the time, so that works. That is okay with me, Sky, because I will not have anything to say in this. So back in the water level that I barely talked about because I nearly one-shot it. No bragging. But it has two paths. One was the secret exit, which I took, which is widely considered to be the easier path. And that was a Yacht Club Castle in Arrakis. And then there is the normal exit, which is 2 levels that you'll almost never see in the any percent good ending run, except for like people who are very, very good in the game and want to flex.
By the way, what?
I was just gonna say you probably won't see those levels unless you see someone running all exits.
I just want to say I appreciate all of the love we're receiving for Emmy in chat right now. I recognize a lot of the names in here from the community, and you all are so awesome for being here, and we appreciate you.
Sorry, I can't see you. I can't look at chat right now.
You are getting so many GGs every single time you beat a level, which is what I want. That is the proper hype that this run deserves. So I'm really, really, really happy with the community.
This is the best Key Balloon section ever, and it's over.
Oh goodness! Oh my gosh, I made me nervous watching that. Yeah, let me provide Amethyst's link again here. I'm gonna mute my mic for a second so you don't hear my mechanical keyboard. Hang on.
Yeah, there's Kai's block there. Do. Yadam. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that was close. That was almost disastrous. That was almost also disastrous, but we're through. Okay. That was almost also a disaster. Smile.
But it wasn't. You keep saying like you're going to die so frequently in spots, and this isn't going to go right, and that's not going to go right. But I'm going to be honest, I've seen a lot of things that have gone right during this run.
Look,
so,
that's how I unjinx myself, Skybills. I can't say I'm going to nail this because that's how you get the jealous Kaizo gods against you. Anyone that's played Hades knows about jealous gods.
Oh my goodness. And I provided the link several times, so please do not forget to follow Amy. Amy is awesome. I would recommend Amy's stream. I am a frequent there, so please drop a follow. Very much worth it.
Okay, this is Sen's Fortress. It is, long-time Barber's King watchers know that he is a big fan of Dark Souls. This is named after the part of Dark Souls 1 called Sen's Fortress. I haven't played Dark Souls. Sorry, I can't provide more insight than that. I am one of the very few Kaizo streamers that has not also played Dark Souls.
So we have the very classic castle palette here. Also this music though. This music is pretty sweet as well. I can say that for every single stage, honestly, but this one's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's really no like truly bad tracks in this. There's one that's kind of like annoying and memey, but it's not actually bad. Okay, I'm not gonna get the fast strat on that. That's fine. I'll take the H and the L. There's a fast strat where you don't die there. That's one of the very few. That's one of the very few areas where I can say there is a fast strat here. I did not do it. It only saves a couple seconds anyway, because like there's instant retry in this game. So. Yeah. Da, da, da.
Yeah, and I think one of the toughest things, someone said, what sometimes when people fall into certain things in this game and they die, like either from something silly. I give Abby so much credit for running this on GDQ because it would be so easy to like get mad at something and just, drop a profanity. But Abby's doing a really great job so far of not doing that. I don't even know if I would be able to.
Don't worry, I will react, but without profanity. Unlike my stream, in which I use a lot of profanity. But I know how to not curse on GDQ. Hi, Mom.
I wish there was a little bit of a delay so I could go, because that would be fun.
I've got one on my Go XLR, but I can't reach over to it.
Oh no! You play the game. The game.
No, yeah. Okay, this is another rude door entry. Actually, one of the easier rude door entries in the game, just because I actually have a strat for that one. You have to run past it, wait a beat, and then just run back, and it'll time perfectly. All right, here's the Chuck boss. Let's go. Oh, this is gonna spiral. I did not get as many hits as I wanted. Yep. Yeah, this is bad. This is real bad.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna let this happen. Come on, Abby.
Okay, well, that was better than I thought it was gonna be, to be completely honest. Even though it was a disaster. Okay.
You got this.
2, 3, 4, 5. Footballs? Perfect. Okay, we got the phase skip on the Super Koopas, on the Super Koopa summon, which is good, because that is almost impossible to avoid. Vibrate here. Okay. So in the second phase, he's just kind of like run at me and explode after a few seconds. Hopefully we'll be okay. Yep, we're good. And stretch. Hey, gamers.
There you go. Stretch and hydrate. Everybody right now, this is your reminder. GG.
Cutscene. Hi.
Hi.
That battle, that boss fight, as you can see, can spiral very rapidly out of control if you don't have it under wraps immediately. Which I luckily got the second time, but like the first time, you saw how badly that spiraled.
Well, yeah, and as a reminder too, this is a rusty run, so sometimes it might take a couple of tries, especially on a boss fight.
I'm surprised that took only 2. I fought that boss a lot, though. I've played this game like a lot. Out of all the Kaizo games I played this game the most, even more than like Quickie World or whatever. So we're gonna get the secret exit first. This is Dew Slayer. You can probably tell why it's called Dew Slayer. We don't have to talk about it. I always remember. So I want to tell an anecdote about SGDQ 2019. So Mitch Flower Power ran this game at SGDQ 2019. The same category, but he actually for some reason Mitch runs the normal exit Thalassophobia exits for some reason, because he's Mitch, he's a god gamer, and he has to flex. So for some reason they gave him like the SNES that they gave him to play with kept crashing when he went into the pipe. Into this secret exit, and you could tell that Pooh had like a massive, like Pooh was on the couch, right? And Pooh had like this awful look of fear on his face because everyone thought he Pooh stomped again.
Oh, okay. I was hosting when the first Pooh stomp happened, right? Like I was at the hosting booth during that.
He did not Pooh stomp. It was the SNES.
So you had the metaphorical Pooh stomp. I had the actual Pooh stomp.
I was just in the audience, but I just like to talk about that. I have a lot of very pleasant memories of SGDQ 2019.
Mm-hmm.
All right, if you grab that gold tape, you will die. You have to grab this off-screen key. It is the worst if you're doing a blind play of Poo World 2.
I remember when Pooh died there the first time when he played back. He was just
one shot. On his blind playthrough, he one-shot that section, and then he grabbed the gold tape.
Oh, this is one of my favorite tracks from the whole game. This is from Sonic Heroes, Ocean Palace. Big fan of this song.
You can see that this level has a palette that exists. It's sort of a Barb said he's going for like a fun house sort of look for it, which, yeah, I agree. Yeah, this is called Pooh's Laughter House. 1, 2, 3, 4. I counted out and I still didn't press B.
And those are the sounds of Kaizo, folks.
Yeah, I make noises. I make a lot of noises when I play games.
There's nothing. I think most of us do. Most of us do.
Got these custom thwimps that bounce from the ceiling that I think are pretty cool.
According to Liz, apparently Barb is colorblind, which I did not know.
He is colorblind, yes. He gets help with his palettes. People like his plate testers and so forth help him with palettes. Because, yeah, he is colorblind. True story.
The palette is beautiful. Oh my gosh, that was such a mean bowling ball. I forgot about that before the midway there. I would have been so mad had I gotten that far and that happened.
The third time he does that in this game up to that point. He just throws yet another random bowling ball at you. You can see that this game is a little bit mean in some places.
A little bit. A little bit.
Just a little bit as a treat.
Okay, what happens before the switch here again? I forget. It's something, right?
So this runs away from you. So there's a fast strat for this. So what you're supposed to do, hang on, let me spawn the Mecha Koopa and then we'll talk. If I can spawn it. Hello, sir.
Doesn't want to spawn right now.
Okay, let's run out again. I probably wasn't in the right place.
By the way, just for the sake of time, we are 36 minutes in.
That is really good. Okay, good.
Great.
We are doing good. Where's... Sir! I just want to talk. All right, let's...
We only wanted to play, Mecha Koopa. Where are you?
Sir, this is the Switch Palace Wendy's. Where is the Mecha Koopa?
Mecha Koopa, please.
Oh my god. And then oh my god, stop up throwing. Okay.
Okay, come on.
All right, so what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to chase after this, and then you go back, and then it pushes you back, and then the Mecha Koopa drops down. You can spawn the Mecha Koopa early by walking out and going back and kicking it along. That's what this is. This is the biggest time save in the game.
Wow.
That right there. Yep. Laser Belch found that.
Yo, GG. Nice.
I have spaghettied on that Mecha Koopa jump so many times, or like accidentally kicked it up and like it pops out and kills me, which is the longest time loss in the run, for the record.
Now,
For those of you playing the Grand Poo World 2 home game, that is the longest time lost. Is dying at the end there.
I would have to go back and confirm, but somebody said that the world record currently has, 7 deaths in it right now? The current world record for this. Yeah.
I'll believe it.
Yeah, I would too. I'd have to go back and look it up for the actual
I haven't seen Rotsiv's run. So the Grimm's supposed to have been more. I probably underestimated. It's probably more like 8 or 9 or 10 or something like that, not 4. I might have been thinking Grand Poo World 1, honestly. I was probably thinking Laser Belch's Grand Poo World 1 run, which actually does have like very few deaths in it. Ooh, he's a god gamer and I'm not, and I exploded a throw block.
I think a lot of people in chat would argue with you when you say you're not a god gamer. I think
I am. So there's a scaling thing to Kaizo skill ceilings, right? Like I'm pretty good, but I am not on the level of the people who have like sub-hour in this game. One, because I have no desire to grind this game down that much because it's really hard. Obviously. The other thing is like I just don't have that sort of like skill level, like natural skill level that some runners do, which is fine. I'm okay with that. I'm very entertaining and personable instead.
So maybe I could get you to agree that you are a demi-goddess gamer if you do not want to say you're a goddess gamer. How about that?
Yeah, I'll go with that. This level, by the way, is probably the hardest in the game. Arguably the hardest level in the game. So I'm gonna die a lot here. 1, 2, 3. I have had a deathless Dew Slayer before. It is not in my PB. It's on a very old PB, in fact. Alright, now we're getting to Deathloop territory. Alright.
You got this. Just take a second if you got it. You got plenty of time from...
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm not freaking out. I'm just slightly miffed is all.
Yeah, it's so hard to tell where the and this was my complaint in Super Mario World in general, where the hurt box is for the lava in particular, like where that starts.
For sure, there's a lot of bad hitboxes in this game. Okay.
Oh my gosh! Wow!
That was close. Mario was very much in the brown lava. Yeah, second half is probably the even harder half for me, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, that dolphin at the end, the chat's talking about the dolphin right before
that fight. Top lock. That dolphin, if it lifts you up and brings you up to that rope, that's soft lock. You have to start and select out of the level.
That's not intentional, is that?
Oh, it's 100% intentional.
What? Why would Barb do that?
Why would Barb do thing? I can't believe Barber's King would put a troll in his Kaizo mod. Can you believe it?
A soft lock troll? though? That's me.
Okay,
that's
a nicer soft lock troll than the one in Grand Poo World 1, which actually makes you wait out the timer.
What? Wow.
Yeah, shout outs to the Red Keep in Grand Poo World 1, which actually has a soft lock that makes you wait out the timer.
Someone just said, why would Barb?
Why would Barb? So, like, shout outs to my good friend Hank Sinatra, who ran Grand Poo World 1. And so, like, I watched him do a run one time, and he just soft locked. He just locked in the Red Keep on a run, on a speed run. that was the end of the speed run.
I guess I shouldn't use the sequence "Why would Barb" anymore.
Why would Barb do X? I think we know why Barb would do X by now, because that's what Barb? He enjoys in the games that he makes, and we love him for it.
So it's that every time Barb complains about soft locks.
Every time someone complains about a soft lock in one of his games, Barb puts another soft lock in Poo World 3.
Oh no! If y'all haven't met Barb, by the way, I would highly recommend seeing Barb stream and hang out with Barb.
Go watch Barber's King on Twitch. One of my favorite streamers. He's a really decent guy too, even though he's got sort of like a grumpy stream exterior sort of thing going on.
Yes, Barb is very different in person than the stream.
God, he's so nice though. I don't mean to call Barb out like this, but he's actually super nice.
I was going to say, don't give Barb that reputation. That might not be something Barb wants to live up to.
I think he likes being nice. I don't think he likes to be nice in the games that he makes.
That's fair. That's absolutely fair.
But it's not personal. It doesn't mean he's a bad person.
But you feel that though. Every time Barb adds a soft lock, that is definitely a move.
All right, I'm in a death loop right now, but that's okay. I've got time to burn from the last few levels.
I wonder if Barb created some of the obstacles in this game with some of Grand Pooh Bear's like kind of pet peeves, if you will, in mind. Stuff that Pooh does not like about Mario World. Barb was just like, no.
Like everything that Barb put in here, he knew that Pooh would absolutely adore. This game is a love letter to Grand Pooh Bear.
Aww, that's so
like
cute.
everything from the like the levels to the puzzle, which none of y'all will see because I'm going to skip it. Like the puzzle was for Pooh. That wasn't for like if you played the puzzle, that was incidental. It was for Grand Pooh Bear.
And again, y'all, I have provided Amy's Twitch link several times. I'll probably do so again pretty frequently soon. Please be sure you drop Amy a follow again if you love this content. And do you do Luana still? Further content?
Definitely. I've been doing more Celeste lately, actually.
Ooh, I like some.
Been off-stream learning Celeste speedrun. That won't be like content I really do on stream. That's like sort of my off-stream project.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah. Shoutouts to Frozen Flygon and Terrarium, who are some amazing Celeste runners that are very good friends of mine, and I would like to get out of this death loop.
Yes. We want to get off the wild ride that is this level.
This is a hard level, obviously. It's still hard for me.
I'm gonna name a roller coaster tycoon coaster after this, so I can read someone's level say, "I want to get off," and then this level's title.
Come on.
Ooh.
This level's rough.
We have a comment saying there was even a reference to Pooh's birth date, and everything was embedded in the puzzle, but it was super esoteric. Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
This is very much like Barb's thing for Pooh. Oh my god, I am so dead. I'm so slow right now. I can't go fast. So the interesting thing about this section is you have to go a very certain speed. That speed is fast, but not too fast. Because if you go too fast, your cycles won't line up at the end. It kind of stinks.
I believe.
Oh my god, the back shot, please. Barb, let me out. Barb!
Please let us out, Barb.
Pulse.
Please.
Help, Pulse. Ouija, help, Pulse. I'm so slow. Oh my gosh, how am I so slow in this part?
It's the rust. It is the rust that is Mercy Kill.
It didn't hit me until this level. This level is like, oh, you're rusty at this game? Too bad. I'm finally looking like I haven't played this game in a while.
I even remember Pooh getting stuck in this level. This one's just brutal in general. Someone in chat said, worst thing is that this isn't a game you can just take slow and steady to get through. That is true.
Yeah, that's the case. Oh, hang on, I'm gonna...
Yep, you're fine.
That is the meanest Kaiser block in the entire game. I was so sure that I had the right trajectory on that too. That sucks. Yeah, that's typically the case with Kaizo in general. You have one speed and it is fast. The Kaizo meta is go go go.
Everyone is praying to the Barb gods to let us out of Mr. Barb's wild ride here.
Oh my lord! Please. At least I'm dying later in the section in new and exciting ways.
We're just having a good time here in general. We're all here for the ride. Let me get a timer check here. 48 minutes right now.
That's fine. I did really well in the first half of this game. Holy shit. Mm-hmm. I'm very surprised. Fine. I have a lot of time to burn on these levels now. That is a really good first half. Holy shit.
Someone else in chat just said, let us out of your room, Barb.
Get out of my room. Get in there. Yes.
I wish I had some, I wish I was subbed so I had some Barb sips in chat. Barb sip is great. Hey, we're out. Get your
Oh my
GG
god, I'm
for Abby.
sweating.
Oh
I am
my god.
actually sweating.
Hang on, I'm gonna wait because if it's delayed, I don't want to spoil anything. There's all the time delays. There we go. There we go. I have to wait for everyone else to react so I don't spoil here.
All right, now we go from the hardest level to one of the hardest levels, Mirkwood. This level is kind of the exception to the go, go, go thing. This has a lot of like wait, go sort of jumps. Wait and see. And also, the interesting thing is that this level has the most speed tech out of any level in the game. There has been a lot of, things that have been found to make this level go faster and to avoid some cycles. There's one there I don't know how to do. I don't even know how to explain it. You can go watch like The Wild Grim or something if you want to see that. There's a Kaizo block there.
Ooh, midway, first try. Look at that, folks.
Interesting thing about Kaizo is that, especially speedruns, this is a speed strat to get an off-screen eat there. Do I eat this one? Yeah, I eat this one, I think. Yeah, I'm trying to remember my strat here. Interesting thing about Kaizo runs is that with Kaizo muscle memory, hang on.
You're good.
Dead? Not dead. Is that a one shot? Okay.
No way. Hang on, I gotta see it. Oh my goodness. Abby!
I think that made up for Dew Slayer.
I was gonna say that made up the last level. Wow.
I think that may have made up for Dew Slayer.
I'm so proud of you. Oh my goodness.
Weathertop secret exit's also really hard. So what I didn't get to say was you have a very specific muscle memory when it comes to Kaizo speedruns, and if you someone's fire alarm is going off nearby, or smoke detector. So the interesting thing is if you break that, you get into death loops really easily, which you saw in Dew Slayer. Yeah, it happens. It's Kaizo. The Kaizo death loop is a long respected tradition.
And also, this music, though.
Yeah, so a lot of the... Oh my god, really? What was it, the up throw? A lot of the music in this game is really atmospheric and matches the level. This one is probably, in my opinion, this isn't just my opinion, probably the one that is the least atmospheric, but it is the most that is a banger. So I don't care.
Oh dang, this music is a jam.
Catch jam. Just take this slowly. That was a slow strat, but it works.
That's okay.
Like I said, you just want to not die.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Sir, sir. There we go.
That shell gave you the runaround there.
Yep. Okay. I cannot repeat on GDQ what Barb called this door entry. It is an atrocity, though.
Okay. Can you tell me later once we're off air?
Yes. I can tell you once we're off air. There we go.
What is it with Barb and doors? I don't get
This
it.
game has the rudest door entries, and that isn't even the worst one, Sky. That's like the second worst.
Would you point out the first worst once we get there?
I will. You will know because I will complain about it very loudly.
I think
I will also point out the third and fifth most, the fifth worst. Because the third worst is in the next level, and the fifth worst is will be after that. Yes, I have them ranked in my head. You can debate the ranking. They're just how hard they are for me.
I feel like we need a graph of the worst door entries in this game in my life.
So you can't go too fast in this section. You probably saw me die in the ceiling on the last attempt. Because I tried to go too fast. There's a Kaizo block here, by the way. Laserbelt should know about that on his first play of this game. Oh my god, I cannot believe I did that. So Laserbelt should know about that Kaizo block until after he started to speedrun this game. And he's like, he hit it, and he's like, he put a Kaizo block in a boss fight. And then I cannot, again, repeat what he said after that. About Barb.
I do not like the fact that there is a boss in an auto-scroller. Not a fan of the boss auto-scroller archetype. We've seen this in games before. Another one that I could think of just off the top of my head, because I've been watching it lately, I believe it was Labyrinth Zone in Sonic 1. You also had kind of this auto-scroll boss. I don't know why people do this, but again, I can't ask why Barb. We've been through this.
So for me, like, this isn't a, like, bad for me because it's actually kind of deterministic if you make the same moves every time. Kind of like how Yacht Club was. Only that boss is a lot harder than the Yacht Club boss. Okay, this level is Hanzo Castle, and I do not have P-Speed. This level is real hard. And then, you know, that's obvious. It's Grand Poo World 2. But no, this level is actually kind of hard. It has a lot of weird movement in it, and actually a lot of custom mechanics. Barb doesn't have a ton of custom mechanics in this game, but he kind of went all out in this one to make it sort of trolly. This is the closest thing this particular mod has to a troll level. See how I'm like kind of bouncing around on the munchers up here? Munchers are floor. The floor is not floor, as you can see, because it exploded under me when I tried to throw the spring.
The floor is lava.
Yeah. So the interesting thing is you won't notice because there's like there are green beans earlier, the springboards. And if you're just playing this level like normal, you'll just avoid the munchers. You won't tell until you hit the floor and explode into a million pieces. It's great. This is reverse water. This is also an atrocity.
Reverse water?
Yeah, left is right, right is left.
No.
Yep.
That's,
Yeah, no, hate it. Don't like it.
That was another door right there.
Everyone just like, this is the, which is this for me? This is the third worst door in this room coming up.
Okay.
For me. Again, y'all can debate the veracity of my door claims, obviously. But this door is not good. Dead.
Oh yeah, this actually is a really good definition of Kaizo here provided by chat. Kaizo is a genre of highly challenging and antagonistic design.
Yes.
That's great.
Kaizo by design does not really want you to win. It's so the first Kaizo mods. Hang on, this door. The first Kaizo mod, like that we think about as like a modern Kaizo mod. The first one was Kaizo Mario World 1 by T. Takamoto. made for his friend Arkiba. Made mostly, there's a lot of stuff that was just made in there to mess with Kiba. And that tradition was, I hate this door so much. That tradition is was kept alive for a while, but it's interesting because Kaizo sort of evolved to its own thing, with people with their own tastes and level design ideas and all that other good stuff. So like, not every nowadays it's more like in Glitchcat. I was watching Glitchcat 7 the other night, and he compared it to like it's become this sort of thing where it's like improving your skills in the way you would like perform like skateboard tricks or something like that. Just like honing your skills doing something instead of just actively messing with people. Oh my god, let me in the door, Barbarous King.
Do we need to start praying to the barb gods again? It's funny you mentioned Glitchcat 7, actually. Glitchcat 7 is due to be on the next Mercy Kill in 2 weeks.
Oh, what is Glitchcat running in 2 weeks?
I think we're still trying to determine that. We've been back and forth on a couple of games, but it's going to be a goodie no matter what.
Good.
So
he's got a lot of good like non-Kaizo game runs under his belt too, so that should be interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm interested to see
Cool
which
Spot.
one.
I don't think he's run Cool Spot in a while.
Oh, I'm sure that would definitely be one of them, although that wouldn't be the only game. Cool Spot's kind of a short game.
Yeah, he's got a number of them.
Oh, yeah.
Da, 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 da.
Look at these wall jump mechanics here. This is something you don't typically see in SMW.
Yeah, I don't really like the wall jump, Scott. You have to be in like sort of a downward momentum for them to work. You can't be going up and get a wall jump off. So it's not fun for me. It's not my favorite thing. Y'all know my real feelings about wall jumps. They're fine though. Like it's whatever. He designed well around them for their limitations. Oh my god. He also cleaned the ceiling here, and I'm not doing as well in this as I would like. It's fine. 1, 2, bounce, flomp. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Bounce, 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 bounce.
Oh, we have.
Am I dead? Am I dead? I am not dead. Holy heck! How am I not dead?
1 hour remains, by the way, Abby.
Okay, that's fine. Being done with Hanzo now is pretty good for a rusty run. So.
Also, no yump though.
Yep, no yump. Sorry, reset. Sorry to do this on your show, Sky, but you know the rule. The ancient laws are more powerful than your show.
We had Lag Attack 24 on for 96 exit, like regular SMW, 4 yumps, no yumps. What? It was 0 for 4, I'm pretty sure.
Hate to see it.
Indeed. If you're a SMW speedrunning fan, you'll know exactly what I mean by that. Yumps are very important and essential to the run, all right?
Yeah, they are a frame perfect trick right after you bounce off of to get a bounce off of the Switch Palace.
Yeah. Oh yes, also GG on that last level, absolutely.
Yes, thank you. That level hard. I was very surprised it didn't. That last trick with the shell is sketchy.
This song is from one of the games that I speedrun. This is beginning from Castlevania 3. I
was gonna say, you should know this one.
Oh yeah. All too well. That's my resets music.
2, 3, 4. Just like Slash Man is mine. Fake goal.
Oh yeah, this is the Dracula X version. Thank you for letting me know that.
It is the Dracula X version, yes. Nah. You have to punch the Koopa on the net or the run doesn't count. That's just the lore. I don't make the rules. This is Weathertop. At some point, I just started talking about whatever, not the actual levels. This is Weathertop. It has a lot of focus on these nets. which look like reskinned to look like spider webs, but they're just nets from S&W. And Fasky Boy boo rings. Lots of boo rings. Lots and lots of boo rings.
But I like talking about whenever it leads us to possibly.
Oh no, me too.
On.
I was just like, I hadn't talked about the levels in a while.
It causes us to partially pick on Bard, which is always a fun time.
He can take it. He's a big boy. He's heard much, much, much worse from the people who played his games. Everything I say is in love for a person who I truly, truly respect.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. At least this is good music. I'm always up for good music.
You can say that for any level in this game. Whenever you get into a death loop, hey, song's a bang.
Yeah. That would be me like every other second playing this game.
Oh my gosh. Can I please regrab? Please.
I actually have a copy of this cartridge on me with the box.
Heck yeah.
When we were at MMC, everybody got a copy of the cartridge to take back.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. That's really cool.
So, Oth and I are both sitting on a copy, and I'm like, Oth, you ever gonna play this? And Oth's like, no, what about you? I'm like, I haven't even tried like Quickie World or anything like that. I think this would be a little bit of a real brutal one to start.
Yeah, you shouldn't start with this. You'll have an extremely bad time. And we'll probably never play it again. I forgot not to hold right on that trick. I was supposed to neutral on the D-pad. Amethyst, please.
Yeah, neutral, anything where it involves neutral controls is actually pretty difficult because we're always used to like pressing like directions and stuff, right? Like that's so
especially in Kaizo. Mm-hmm. You're literally always moving. So when there's like a weird spot where you're not, it's like, oh yeah, I was supposed to neutral there, so I didn't die on that muncher.
Oh yeah, Oth did do Hyper 6. I forgot about that.
Technically not Kaizo. Harder than Kaizo, but not Kaizo style. Actually, Skybills. Actually, it's not Kaizo. Okay, it's considered standard, very hard. Okay.
GG, by the way, that was quite the ending to that level.
It's not actually an S&W Central, so that's meaningless. But yeah. I forgot what to do. Okay, this level is called Danger Zone. Ask someone that is not on GDQ why this level is called Danger Zone. There is a story.
More, we'll have to find out once we're off the air.
Yep, can't repeat it.
I gotcha.
And this is so I get very salty when people describe this as the easiest level in the hack.
Really?
Because technically, on a blind playthrough, this level should be like easier than anything around it. So yeah, I'll give that to you. This level is kind of rough for me in the speedrun. So oh my god, it's got a lot of timings that you have to be aware of, so you don't yeet all over the place. So just a little salty as a treat.
Yeah, this is kind of auto-scrollery without it being an auto-scroller.
All Kaizo levels are auto-scrollers. I am not taking questions at this time.
No, midway. Oh my gosh, that's main barb. Barb.
Checkpoint in the trapezoid. What's a barb? You scamp.
That's so mean. I didn't even see it until you reached for it.
Oh, that barb. Always putting checkpoints and trapezoids.
Oh my gosh, what a
22.
stage. Ba-da-ding. All right, let me do a quick time check here for you. 107. Okay.
Okay, I'm fine. I can have a massive meltdown towards the end. That's always a possibility. But going into 107 into House of the Undying is really good. So this is my favorite level in the game.
Really? Why is that?
Listen. This is an original track by composer called House of the Undying.
I like the colors in this level.
Oh god, I love the color. I love everything about this level. It just flows so well. It uses so usually throw blocks are one of the jankier objects in SMW, just because they have a tendency to just explode everywhere. Mm-hmm. But this level uses throw blocks really, really, really well. It's not. You don't usually have too much throw block jank. The music honestly is a massive bop. Aesthetics are great. I love this level. I can go on. 3.
We do have a question when you have a chance. They Chat wanted to know your thoughts on Super Mario Maker. I guess that pertains to 1 and 2. There was no specific indication as to whether 1 or 2.
Someone from my chat asked that because they know my thoughts on Mario Maker. They're just trying to start a fight. Okay. No. I'm kidding. 1, 2, 3. I'm not a big fan of Mario Maker. I actually played a fair bit of Mario Maker 2 when it came out. I just kind of gave up. It wasn't really my cuppa. The physics in that game do not feel as good to me as Super Mario World, and you just it feels like a lot of things are limited for the creators in terms of what Nintendo wants you to do with the tools that it gives you. What I love about Lunar Magic and SMW modding in general is really the sky's the limit. If you don't follow, so one of my favorite Twitter recommends is D to the 4th. D to the 4th is she is a fantastic modder. She can code in a bunch of different languages, including ASM, and she's really, really good at making amazing things in Super Mario World. And that's the sort of thing, like, when I think about Super Mario World versus Mario Maker, also my hands are getting kind of tired, which is why I keep whiffing on these jumps.
Would you like a break?
Nah, I'm all right. That's why I keep... I might take a second here, just because I keep whiffing these jumps because my hands are getting tired. I don't do long runs anymore. This is why I don't run this game too often, because it is rough on the hands. Okay.
I hope the gloves are helping out a little bit.
They are. Thank you for the glove recommendation.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, y'all, make sure you take care of your wrists, do wrist stretches, get gloves. I mean, every little thing helps when you're trying to speedrun a game.
1, 2, 3. Crap. What's I gonna say? Oh yeah, so when I think of like what can be done in Super Mario World versus like what can be done in Mario Maker, like in my mind there's no comparison. I love just the unbridled creativity that that Super Mario World lets creators and... Oh, I'm dead. I didn't hit the on-off switch. Yeah, so that's my stance. Like, Mario Maker's cool, and it brings a lot of people with a lot of interest in modding to Super Mario World and Lunar Magic. There's a hack recently released called the Team Shell collaboration, which was a lot of people from... what am I doing? A lot of people from the Team Shell, which is a Super Mario Maker 2 team, came over and wanted to collaborate on making a Mario World hack, and it's really cool. And they had a lot of great ideas, and I've enjoyed watching people play it. And a lot of things they wanted to do, you couldn't really do in Mario Maker. But anyway, that's my soapbox. Mario Maker 2 is a good game. It's just not terribly for me, just because of limitations and physics issues.
No, that's a heck of a soapbox on Mario Maker. It's not a perspective I've seen too often either, so it's always good to get those. But especially Mario Maker 2 can get a little repetitive once in a while. You know, once you've seen one stage, sometimes you'll end up seeing like duplicates of ideas from said stage. And
that's a tight door entry, by the way. For me, that's the 5th worst door entry. I think that'd rank higher for some other people, but I'm okay at it. So that's why it's not higher for me.
That's the 5th worst one? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the worst one is still 2 levels away, so. Kaiser block here. I'm gonna make a weird jump. There we go.
This is a good question. Would the person who made this game do well if I told them to play?
You're breaking up a little bit. Hang on. Yeah.
Oh, I am?
I'm having trouble hearing you. Yeah.
Okay, let me check my settings here. Okay. My internet went out around this time last night. Is that any better?
Yeah, you were just kind of warbly there for a second. Anyway,
Yeah.
There was a question in chat. I think I managed to catch.
Yeah, would Barb do well if Barb played this game?
Oh yeah, I mean Barb's a really, really good Super Mario World. Like you can go to his speedrun.com profile. He's speedrunning everything from this very game, which yeah, you can speedrun your own game. It's not like he's running it for world record or anything. But to Invictus, to Akagare, Quickie 2. He's a gamer. He's really good at Super Mario World and Maker and Streets of Rage 2 and basically anything he gets interested in. So yeah, he's speedrun this game for
My
sure.
time said 12 seconds left. Am I reading that right?
Yeah, you have a tight timer for that.
Ooh.
Not the tightest Resnor timer that you'll see. That's coming up still.
You're at 1:14 right now, so feel free to take a break if you need to for your hands.
I'm fine.
Okay.
This level should be better for my hands because it's Kate. Kate.
And this music is one of the best bops of the game here.
I'm not I like Cape. Cape good. There's a lot of folks, a lot of Kaizo folks that may not really like Cape that much, but I really like Cape. I'm not the best at it. I'm pretty good. I've beat a couple of Cape specific hacks recently. I'm also gonna take this very safe.
Nothing wrong with taking it safe. Nice.
Okay, it's fine. I'm having breakdown. You're having breakdown.
No.
It's fine. Fine, I'll just do it again. It's fine. That's Kaizo. I'll just pick myself up and do it again, even though I died right before I would have gotten a midway. It's fine. I'm not owned. This level is rather infamous in Grand Poo World 2. A lot of Kaizo folks, especially in 2019, when this came out, hadn't really played much in terms of Cape levels. So they got to this, by far the longest level in the game. And this level has a bit of a God bless America.
I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. Right there.
That's that is one of the longer time losses, by the way. If I were actually running this right now, as two very lengthy time losses.
Well, you still got plenty of time on the clock in terms of mercy kill, so don't worry about that.
It's fine. We're good.
Level does have more than one checkpoint. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, this level has like 5 checkpoints. This is very long. All right, Amethyst. Maybe I'm just spitballing here. Don't die this time. Just don't die. It's easy. Okay, we're good. So this is more of like a platforming section. Pretty cool. A little easier. A little easier than the first section. A lot easier than the first section, quite honestly.
Yeah, in terms of maintaining the cape, this is no different here in terms of like importance of keeping the cape than SMW vanilla, because you need to keep your cape in that speedrun, especially for skipping stages. So there's that kind of necessity to hold on to cape.
There's an interesting nuance between like people who make cape for Kaizo levels or play Kaizo hacks with cape in it. And vanilla runners are ungodly good at cape. Quite frankly. Louis, Rezifos, like, they're gods when it comes to cape. We cower in their boots. Everyone who plays Kaizo.
This room right here is not very nice.
Oh, okay, sure, you too. No, I screwed up.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what?
I lived.
Oh, nice.
I did not live because I twirled and I'm silly face person. Okay. Twirl. Something you'll notice versus vanilla cape is that I have consistent turnarounds. This hack or this mod has a consistent cape turnaround patch, so it's not nearly as difficult to get a turnaround as in with vanilla cape mechanics.
This music is so epic in this level.
Yeah. Romancing Saga, I want to say. Checking.
I think so too.
Yeah. I double hit. I didn't double hit, did I? I didn't. You can double hit those boxes. I gotta adjust my glasses. Okay.
Yeah, Emmy is amazing here. I'm gonna drop Emmy's channel link again for anyone who would like to follow. I highly suggest following.
Kaizo block there. Oh, it's story time. Okay, this room. That Kaizo block right there. I've hit that Kaizo block a lot. On speedruns. I hit it. It's hard to avoid. So I was in the practice room at AGDQ 2020 this year. I can't believe it was this year. And I was practicing in the practice room. And Barb at some point came up to sit next to me. He was there. He was in the Mario Maker relay. So he came out to chill. He was just playing Mario Maker while I was doing my thing. And I hit that Kaizo block. I hit that very Kaizo block in that room. And he was basically quiet the whole time that we were chilling. And I hit it, and he said, "Got him." I will never forget that. That Kaizo block is very special to me. I got a personal got him from Barb on it.
That is some of the most valuable lore, in my opinion. Oh, that's mean game. Dang it, Barb.
These spikes don't actually have hitboxes. The side spikes don't have hitboxes rooted in any actual reality, so I like die to the air next to them sometimes.
By the way, GG to pass Demi a couple minutes ago at this point.
Oh yeah, what a gamer. Oh my god, I can't believe she's done already. You passed, Demi. You're a gamer.
You're still on a good pace to beat this timer here, I think. It's still looking pretty good.
Hi. No, not right now. I'm speedrunning. Thank you. That's my cat.
Oh, Morsel, not right now.
I can't right now. Morsel. No, not right now. Maybe after the run.
Orb. Morsel, also, I'm about the scythe, not you. Not you, Morsel. Morsel be like, lot of time, you say.
So honestly, we're like two like whole levels out from the end now. That's pretty good. This went way better than I thought it was gonna go. So this level is a fan favorite. This one's called Idle Hands. This particular level does have a custom mechanic, and these clock boxes stop all sprites on the screen for a couple of seconds. So yeah, there's some interesting setups with that, including the worst door entry in the game at the end of this level.
Oh no, I knew it was going to be this level. That was my guess.
It is. This level at the end of a speedrun is an actual atrocity. That door entry is difficult. I have seen so many runs die to that door entry, including my own. That clock before the door was broken, so if you try to hit it to stop the bullets, you would die. You can tell because it was upside down.
By the way, how appropriate that a stage at the end of a Mercy Kill run features clocks. This is
right?
The timer incarnate. Nice.
Heck.
No! I'm a little behind where you're playing here. Okay, there's the hack. There it is.
Na, na, na. Yeah, I'm dying.
This looks like one of the more challenging ones in the game.
Yeah, and it is right at the end. Hence why this level is such a run killer. This is an intense level right at the end. Honestly, the last level is a breath of fresh air compared to it.
Really?
Yeah.
The last level is what?
The last level in this game, 1,000 Halls, is probably on the easier end of levels in this game. Yep. Barb decided to give the player a break. All right, here it is. I'm dead. Yep.
Oh my goodness. You're right, that is the worst door entry. Yeah.
Oh, it's not even close. It's not even close, guy. That door entry is not right. It's not right.
No. I may have to have a talk with Barb about that one.
He's heard it all by now about that freaking door.
Who thinks of a door entry like that?
Hopefully Poo World 3 won't have quite as many evil door entries. Maybe I'll just go for evil pipe entries.
Yeah, but you said if Barb hears complaints about something, it's going in the next game.
Yeah, no, it's great. No, it's a good door entry, Barb. Barb, it's a good door entry.
Yes, I would agree with that.
He would know that is a lie. The test determined that is a lie.
With y'all in chat, a lot of people in chat are saying Emmy's doing great. I would agree. Emmy's doing fantastic right now.
Oh my god, this level.
So it said someone who doesn't want anyone opening their door. That's a true story right there.
What am I doing? Let's start over.
That sounded like a life question right there. Just what am I doing?
What am I doing? Why am I here? What is the meaning of life?
This is so impressive to watch.
Thank you. I thought I hit the clock again. Apparently not. Okay, you too. Have a nice day. I gotta... Alright, it's fine. Oh, now my wire's hacked up.
Oh my gosh, this is maybe one of the best comments I've read all night. I feel like Barb would design the door to his house like that.
His wife would get very upset with him. There's someone that Barb respects very much, is his wife, and he would never put a door entry like that. Maybe to his stream room. Maybe to his stream room. Really? Okay. It's really just been this and Deuce Lair that's really hecked me, which is appropriate because those are the two hardest levels in the game.
Yeah, that sewer level was terrible, just in terms of just difficulty. Someone said, imagine a deathless run of this. I can't. I couldn't. I just
literally cannot.
Folks, the door entry. Nice.
This Resnor has a very tight timer. This is the one I was referring to.
Oh yeah. Yes,
you have to deal with this very quickly. You have to have like 6 seconds left on the clock by the time you're done getting all your Resnor hits, because the timer keeps ticking. So after you get the last hit, so. Da, da, da. Oh, that was a bad jump. What was that? What was that exactly? What was that jump? Da, da, da. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, did I get in your Resnor platform way, sir? Sir? I'm sorry. I guess I'm being the butt here. I guess that's my fault. You know what? That's my fault, not Super Mario World's fault. I brought that one on myself. I mistimed that one. Oh. Okay. No, I'm just making noises too when I die now.
Someone said, imagine if the checkpoint wasn't there. No, do not give Barb any ideas.
Barb's, like in terms of things that Barb is mean about with his level design, checkpoints aren't one of them. Mean level design, maybe like slightly hostile to the player level design, maybe. Checkpoints, nah, not really. If you want games with like no checkpoints, go play Hyper 6. Don't actually, no, please do not play Hyper 6. Don't play Hyper 6.
As someone who lives with someone
don't
who
let their
Hyper,
friends. Sky, you know, friends don't let friends play Hyper 6.
I tried. Oz wouldn't listen to me.
Yeah, that's off. Hey, Eldad finished La Milana though.
That is true. Yeah.
There's no way I'm gonna get it.
Eddie was here when Oz got
a little rough for
frustrated
me.
about La Mulana.
Yeah, I was here for that. That was the time. This boss is rough.
Yeah, it is. Let me take a look real quick here. 130. You again. Next level's the last level.
Yeah. I got one. I gotta go get the secret exit to the next level, and then finish the last level and finish Bowser. That should be fine.
Yeah.
I can completely melt down on Bowser. That's always a possibility. Or this boss. I can just take a half an hour on this boss. That's a possibility too. I'm probably gonna spend longer on this than Bowser, honestly.
So this
Which
is not
the funny thing.
No, this is not the Super Mario World you grew up with. No, absolutely not.
I'm going to get this correct cycle at some point. Oh my god, I cannot believe I did that. Just throw the block after the first one, Amethyst, please.
Oh.
Kick the first one. Throw the second one. Oh my lord. You really need at least one double hit on this or it's just not gonna time well. And I like to get on the first one, so I'll just die. Getting one double hit is basically required.
Really? I actually didn't know that.
You can go really, really fast and get like one. It's easier just to get a double hit, honestly. Oh my god. I cannot believe how badly this is going for me. Come on. Amethyst. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's all right.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm not owned. I can't. Okay.
Come on, Gim, be
This
nice.
is the first time I've actually been slightly annoyed during this run.
It's understandable. This boss is pretty difficult.
Yeah. Morsel, oh my god, not now.
Kitty, no. Bad. That is not part of Barb's creation, is morsel.
Oh, okay, we got it. We got it. I had 1 second left.
Oh my gosh!
Extremely close.
Get those GGs out for that. Wow.
Oh my god.
Out of nowhere.
I cut that one very close. It's fine. It's fine. All right, last level, ActRaiser music. We won't be listening too long because I got to go get the secret exit. So this level, 1,000 Halls, has a secret exit that basically leads to the breadcrumbs of the puzzle, the Grand Poo World 2 like ARG puzzle, essentially. You will not be seeing the puzzle today. If you wish to solve that puzzle on your own, you will not see any spoilers today. You'll just see me skipping the puzzle.
Really?
Yep. I am so glad to be out of idle hands. You have no idea. All right, get the secret exit, which is just here, which is some Mario Maker stuff. Just some hidden blocks with no explanation.
Oh my goodness, why?
Hi, Pooh. I took the candle lights with me too. That's
Oh
exciting.
yeah, there's Pooh.
Now I'm gonna enter the secret code to allow me to skip the puzzle. So you'll have no explanation of this today. And it's done.
Is the initial puzzle really that complicated?
It's pretty complicated. It took people like tens of hours to figure out. It's a lot. It's a very big like ARG sort of thing. The Nexus Palace. Shoutouts to Nexus. I didn't get any yumps today. That is pathetic. God, just revoked my gamer card.
Aw.
I'll send it in the mail. You'll get my gamer card in the mail. Just shred it for me.
Also, more of that Streets of Rage love, just briefly there. That was Dreamer from Streets of Rage 2.
Oh, some Switch Palace music in the original Grand Poo World. Yeah. Now you'll actually see the 1,000 Halls. So I have to do that first thing again, grabbing this first key. I love this ActRaiser port. Oh my god. This is like one of my favorite ports in the game, is this ActRaiser port.
I think we will pardon the no yumps in a Grand Poo World 2 run, y'all. I may give people a hard time in vanilla SMW about it, but when you're doing a Kaizo mod, no.
Na na na. So the twist to this castle is that you have a set of rooms that you can choose from in order to proceed. I have a very exact idea where I want to go. I know these rooms. These rooms will be the easiest for me. I don't really know the other rooms that well, to be honest. It would be a disaster.
How many rooms are there in here? Do you know offhand?
I don't know. Someone probably knows the math in chat, but there's a set of 3, and a set of 4, and another set of 4. And then a required room for all paths at the end. There are, I'm sure I know someone has done the calculation at some point. I don't know how many rooms there, different combinations there are to beat this level, but there are quite a few.
Well, I hope everybody's been having a good time. And again, please give Amy a follow. I'm going to drop the link again.
Where do I go? Oh God! All right, dolphin. I was like, wait. I remember. Yep, dolphin statue room. Different runners have different preferences, what they like to do. Generally, people do that first room. It's pretty straightforward. People sort of vary on the next room. I do this one. I'm most familiar with it. I don't feel like changing it so far. Or at this point. A bit. Okay.
Yes, and I'll echo the sentiment of Flygon and Garvey as well. And these streams are absolutely wonderful. I would recommend the follow.
Please stop dying the exact same spike, Amethyst. Thank you. Thank you for your cooperation. I'm going too fast. You know what the problem was? Is I was going too fast. The spike wasn't quite where I expected it to.
You're supposed to go fast.
I am supposed to go fast, but I was going too fast. Damage boost. Fugu Manon statues. All right. I do this water room next. I think it's, for me, because it's a water room, Barb made it a little bit more gentle than he probably could have, so.
Oh, this song's a real bop right here.
Fish. And then generally people do this one, the swamp room. Tends to be like some variation if people want to like show off some of the cool, there's some really cool rooms in this last set, but this one is generally the fastest, so people do this.
Got about 20 minutes left or so in the timer.
Okay. This is the last the chosen rooms I have to do, and I have to do this required room, which is shells, my mortal enemy. I don't do shells well. I'm bad at shells. I'm not Glitch Cat. I don't do shell stuff.
Yeah, wasn't there a mod called Thumb Shredder? I think I remember.
Thumb Shredder.
That.
Yeah, Glitch Cat. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That ain't me.
It's not me either. I understand
that. I don't live that life. I don't live the shell life. I'll leave that to the shell experts. I cannot get this jump. This is one of those rooms where I have to practice it a lot, or I'll be really bad at it. You can see that is the case. I just cannot get the shell bounce. There we go.
Well, a lot of pressure's off right now. There's still plenty of time here, so you can kind of make your way through this level without a ton of pressure from the timer.
Come on, Amethyst. Come on, you're almost done.
Almost. Oh, come on. What was that hitbox game?
I didn't like it. Fish. Okay, so those were the 1,000 halls. So for bad ending, if I were to do any % bad ending, I would go in this door. I would beat the mini boss. That would be a bad end. Mario dies. The end. Let's say you solve the puzzle. You go through the Zelda 2 wall, hidden wall.
Because why not?
And then you're out on the bridge before Bowser. So I'll answer a few. I'll try to get ahead of the Bowser questions. He takes 8 hits. Phase 1 takes 3. Phase 2 takes 2. Phase 3 takes 3. I'm gonna be concentrating.
Go for it.
Sorry. 5 wall. Very mean 5 wall.
No, I don't believe this is Streets of Rage music. No, I don't even know if this comes from a game. This
Keith Howard theme.
Oh, okay.
Could I not get an up throw? Oh my god.
Was that a first try Bowser, Amy?
It was.
No, we're gonna see if the Yoshi gets saved or killed.
Oh, we're saving Yoshi. Don't worry, I got.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
I won't keep y'all in suspense. I'm not mean. I got time. I'll save Yoshi. I don't have to sacrifice Yoshi for my own skin today.
Will timer be on pipe entry?
I'll say time.
Okay.
Yeah. It'll be like as soon as I get out to the next screen after the pipe. That was extremely close. I very nearly died to the lava.
And there it is.
What was my time?
Did you call time?
Yeah, time. Sorry. Yeah.
It's okay. Time.
Yeah.
I believe we have a 144 and some change. So congratulations to Anna. Get your GGs out.
That's pretty respectable. I'm happy.
15 minutes underestimate is pretty respectable in Amy's eyes. This is our definition for today. Also, Barb's words here. I'm mad you beat this.
I'm mad you beat this.
That's very
But
Barb.
I'm also proud of you. That's so Barb.
I love these end credits. While we have a second here, can we keep the camera on these credits? These are great.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I was asking Richard to make sure Richard didn't jump scenes. Don't jump scenes yet, Richard.
We got time. We got time.
Yeah.
We got time. Let's watch the credits.
We absolutely have time.
Let me open up chat so I can see folks.
I am so proud of you. Also, let it be known that Abby has saved the run, and therefore the speedrunners are ahead. And I believe it's 12-11 now. Let me see. Yeah, it was 11-11. So 12-11. Abby has taken it back for the speedrunners against the timer. The timer's now officially losing again. And this was a big W for the speedrunners.
Thanks, everybody. I can see chat now. Now that I'm not speedrunning. Hi, everybody.
Oh, shout outs to Barb, by the way. Well done on this game, Barb. Oh, and what is that password for?
That is to skip the puzzle.
Oh, Barb
dabs.
Oh my goodness gracious. All right, so a little bit of a post interview here now. So first of all, again, GG to Amy. If you are not following Amy, please give Amy a follow. That is twitch.tv/amethyst_rocks. Very much deserves a follow. And Amy, would you like to talk about other things that you do as well, so people know what they're in for when they drop a follow?
What do I do? I play a lot of SMW, like Monday through Friday, basically 11 a.m. Eastern. You'll see me playing some sort of SMW hack. I stream on Sundays. I've been playing a little bit less, like I said. I'd love to see you there. We got a cozy, queer friendly community. Say hi to Laser Belch. Hi, Laser.
I would highly recommend Amy as someone to follow. Very, very comfy stream. A lot of variety and content. A lot of Kaizo content, too, that I've seen in the past. I've seen some Lamu Lana that I've had fun watching. And I want to ask you, you've lived the Mercy Kill experience now, Amy. Would you recommend it to other runners?
Yeah, if you do a Kaizo game, like, and you're running in a while, like, do that. It's really fun.
Absolutely. And I would like to thank both Ristar and Amy for being on today. My goodness, what a wonderful night worth of games. Now, as a reminder, folks, we are going to be doing another show tonight. It's going to be Never Before Seen. Showrunner will be Amber Seyfried, who I'm very much looking forward to talking about the show and its origins. But really quickly here, a few announcements here from GDQ. Remember that Mercy Kill is brought to you by viewers like you, as well as other GDQ Hotfix programming. If you'd like to support the stream, as well as the other programs on GDQ Hotfix, please consider subbing to the channel. Remember, if you have Amazon Prime, you also have a Prime Gaming sub, so please consider using that if you have not already to sub to the channel. So as a reminder, right after this, we have Never Before Seen, so please stick around. There will be more programming here on GDQ Hotfix. I'm super excited for this show, and y'all should be as well. Tomorrow, we also have The First Step returning with Dark Souls 3. So again, if you want to blame Kizaron, come back. You can blame Kizaron personally. You can tell them Skybill sent you the blame for the no live deals thing. So please be sure to do that. The First Step will be returning with Dark Souls 3, as stated. Returning as a part of The Second Step mini-season. Watch our semi-blind runners play through a game a little less blind at 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, and that is for the First Step, also called the Second Step mini-season. So again, I would like to bring Amber Seyfried in a second here to talk about Never Before Seen. But again, real quick, I want to give a big thank you to Amy for running Poo World 2. I had so much fun with you, and I appreciate you being here. And if you have any other Rusty games in the future, Amy, please let me know. I'm very interested.
I'll let you know. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. All right. So, with that being said, let me see if Amber Seyfried is here.
Hi.
Well, hello. It is wonderful to hear from you. Amber, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I haven't actually really heard your voice since, PAX East this year?
I believe so. Yeah, that is where I saw you last, actually. So it's wonderful to hear from you, Amber. And also, I want you to make sure that you plug yourself. I would like to extend a warm welcome of Amber Seyfried to the GDQ Hotfix show running family. We're so happy to have you here. I'd like you to talk about yourself as well as the show for tonight, Never Before Seen.
Yeah. So hi. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amber Seyfried. I am primarily a Sonic speedrunner. I've done a hotfix event on this channel previously back in April, which was Sonic and the Shiny thing. So if you saw that was run by me, or it was organized by me, run by GDQ. And my show is Never Before Seen. Its debut episode is tonight. I'm super amped for it. And what Never Before Seen is it's a show that is geared towards the games that have never been featured on the main GDQ events. So if it's been featured in AGDQ, SGDQ, or GDQX, it's not quite in the scope of the show. Everything else, any other game that hasn't appeared on those events in the past, totally fair game. And I happen to find some of the only Zelda games that have not been on the GDQ stage before tonight. So my job as the showrunner here is to give runners who have games that there are tons of awesome speed games that haven't been seen. I want to give them that spotlight, and that's what I use my show for. That's the whole point for it. We have a couple of commands that are going to be active in chat, including one that has a submission form. If you do run a game that has never been in a mainline GDQ event, you can click that form, submit it, and I try to theme my episodes as best I can, but every now and again the theme is just this hasn't been seen before. But tonight we're gonna have two really awesome people on the show. The first one's gonna be The Legend of Zelda on the broadcast Satella view from the SNES era, and that's actually it's sort of like a remake of Zelda 1, but not really. It's got its own unique story and everything, and it was super obscure. I love it, and I was just like, I want this to be on episode 1. And then we're going to have The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass, which is one of the Zelda games I always hear like very polarizing opinions about, and I'm very excited about it. But I'm just like, I'm really, really happy to be here for you guys. I'm really happy to be on GDQ Hotfix as a showrunner. And I'm really happy that Sky invited me on to just kind of like introduce myself a little early and talk about myself and talk about the show and everything, and to just kind of plug it. It's awesome, and I really appreciate it, Sky.
Absolutely. And I do have another question about the show. So what do you hope to accomplish? Do you have any kind of specific goals? Like, how would you feel if you had a show premiere on here, right? And then it got into a GDQ after the premiere of the show?
So, funny story about that. So back when I did Sonic and the Shiny Things, that entire, on Hotfix as well, that entire event was because I wanted to get the lesser run categories of the Sonic games, which are usually all emeralds or the 100% like shiny collectible categories, showcase, because I felt that they deserved a spotlight, and they don't get a whole lot of recognition either because they're longer or they're a little padded out, stuff like that. But they're still really interesting runs because they have really awesome routing and everything. And one person who managed to like kind of take off in popularity from that event was Argic, who is running Sonic Mania at AGDQ. But like we went, I think 3 of my runners got their games picked up for the Corona Relief Done event right after Shiny Things. And that was like Final Flame with the Game Gear Sonic 2. It was Cygnus with the Sonic Robo Blast 2 game, which is an awesome fan game. And then Argic did Mania as well, and he managed to get partner and all sorts of stuff. And like every now and then when he talks about like, hey, I'm trying to like build my stream up and stuff, and he's like, I really want to thank like GDQ Hotfix and Amber for doing Sonic and the Shiny Things. And like my goal is hopefully I can get some of these other games recognized, help their communities build, and like maybe even see some of these games get into a mainline GDQ because their reception was great and everything. And that's just kind of like building other people up is kind of my shtick with as an event organizer, is that I just love doing that. This show event or show idea originally began as an event idea, like an entire marathon based around games that had never been in major marathons, so like GDQs and ESAs. Because I just wanted to it was going to be called like Obscurathon, and it was just not obscure in terms of the nature of the games themselves, but rather obscure from major marathons. Because I think every game deserves its time, and it comes eventually, but it's just a matter of like, if I can give them that sort of like kickstart, I will.
Absolutely. One last question, and I'm going to hand it over to you for the first ever pilot I've never before seen. Very excited. What is the crossover episode where you come out of Mercy Kill and run a Rusty game for me? And what would it be, just if you have any idea?
So normally I would say the crossover episode would be Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, because I ran that for 6 years and quit in 2018. It's been like October of 2018 was my final run of the game. It was 180 emblems on the GameCube using a special route that no one else has run. That involves playing Phantasy Star Online in the middle of your speedrun. And that was always really cool. But I ran Hero and Dark Story for a while as well, and I can run All Stories. But I actually did an All Stories run really recently for Extra Life on TGH's channel. Where we raised like $2,000 for a children's hospital in our state, and I'm also doing a 171 emblem run with Argic for Christmas this year. So we're de-rusting and kind of mercy killing ourselves there on our own time, but maybe Pokemon Channel or like no Sonic 3D Blast I've run recently. There are options. I've been around since like 2011 or so, 2010, 2011 doing runs. Pokemon Snap I've done a run of, and I haven't run it since back in 2011, so could be that.
Well, I am very excited for your show. I don't want to hold y'all off any longer. I want to thank Amber Seyfried again for putting on this show. Everyone, please stay tuned for this. And without further ado, we have the pilot of Never Before Seen with Amber Seyfried. Take it away. Looking forward to watching it. Take care, folks. I'll see you on Mercy Kill in a couple of weeks. And very excited, Amber. Take care. It was wonderful to talk to you.
It was thank you to be awesome here. What was I about to say?
All right. What are we?
It's been a long week for me.
Oh yeah.
Just take whatever word salad I just served and rearrange it. It'll make sense.
Well, take care, and again, I'll be watching.
Thank you so much, Sky.